Hey, this is Shiny. I'm getting on now.
Perfect.
If the raid starts at 5:30, you should not be in Fellwood at 5:30.
And then she said, I no longer have any goats for sale.
Seems ironic, I guess.
Zone in. We're gonna look for an item right now.
Everything's clear up to the suppression.
Do the ads not respawn and the just like dragon captains and stuff?
Yeah, no, I just checked. Yeah, everything's clear.
Did more cowbell or cowbear pig say anything about tonight?
What is this thing about players being in another phase?
I don't know.
Did you get that message or something?
There's like an icon over Roomba and El Pastor Taco. It says this player is in another phase. You can't see them or interact with them.
I don't see that icon.
I was getting some weird stuff with like Siren was showing a res symbol for a long time yesterday. It might just be some sort of glitch. Roombas just went away for whatever reason.
Yeah, he never had one on my screen. I definitely like Blizzard to fix their servers.
Especially lately.
Oh, Rinks, maybe it's because you hadn't caught up to Roomba yet.
Yeah, I think I might have been too far away from him, but still a weird error. Like I'm far away from half the raid. I don't get this, you know, icon.
Hey guys,
What up?
Nothing.
how we doing?
Just a reminder, DBM updated. So if
Ready to
Hey,
kill some
Cowbear just
bosses?
logged on.
Yep, I see Cowbear. All right. So real quick, somebody do me a quick favor. I think everybody's in Discord, but somebody do me a quick favor and put it into raid chat. If you're not in Discord, or please get in Discord. So real quick, if you are here as an alternate, just remember there are main priority people above you, and so if we need them, we're gonna swap you for them. We'll try to get you at least an attempt on the ball since you're coming in here and you're here, but just please be aware that is the case. That is how this goes. Bessie, are you in voice? Okay, Bessie, we need you to roll resto for tonight. We're gonna need 11 healers. Can you swap? And I know we don't have to worry about your gear. I know you're not resto geared, but can you swap to resto spec? Do you know how to play it at least somewhat well? Okay, hey, that's all we can ask, really. Yeah. If you don't mind. Yeah, I mean, it's literally as long as you spam the fuck out of chain heal, that's all you got to do. Because you're gonna be on raid heals. I can tell you that much. I'm not even fucking telling you the healing assignments, but I can already tell you you're probably gonna be on raid heals. So real quick, type out me if you were not here last night. You were not here last night for this. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so while we're getting in here, let's again keep up the summons so we can get the last summons in here. Yeah, hey, Buck Thunder, are you in voice?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, can you take a screenshot or post in Discord real quick what Bessie needs to spec to, or go down one channel and just tell them what to spec into real.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Bessie, let's jump down one channel for a second here.
For the rest of you guys, since those two know what they're doing in here, this is the suppression room. It's the gauntlet before the boss. Okay. Essentially, the way this is going to work is we are going to have to just stay close to me. I want you guys to be stacked on top of. Hold on, let me get deep. You guys are gonna be stacked on top of Circle the entire time, so just stay with him as we move through this. And when I mean stack, I mean all the way on top. Okay, like stand all the way on top of the character, because we're gonna have to avoid the flame strike. So the dragon hatchers cast a flame strike that's really fucking annoying, and it leaves a nasty debuff on you that sticks and stays for like 7 seconds. It can kill you. After that, the healing guys, I forget what they're called. Remember what's the little cat? Yeah, there you go, Taskmasters. They're all marked right now. They have a heal, but they can be stunned. I think they can even be hard CC'd, but we don't do that. It cannot. Yeah, it cannot be interrupted, but you can. You could stun and CC them every other way, though, so all Tauren can war stomp in it. It's back.
That's how it works, right?
Should we coordinate the AoE down the whelps somehow? Seemed a little chaotic last time.
It's
Yeah, the whelps are second priority.
yeah, it's always going to be Hatcher. Tell you what, let's do this too.
And then another little tip there: damaged whelps can receive the heal.
Oh,
So
there you
that's
go.
also a decent sync. So if you can cleave some, it's not a big deal.
Real quick too, melee. Please be aware that when they cast the flame strike, that it's I'm not moving him. I'm keeping him where he's at, so that way we don't have to worry about everything on that. Yeah. I'm good to go. Thank you, bud. So I'm just gonna keep him where he's at. So just be aware of that. Like, don't be dumb. Look at how many debuff stacks you're getting. Let me think. But otherwise, that's the suppression room. Just stay with us the entire time. I'll tell you guys when you can get mana. Just listen to exactly what I tell you to do, and we'll be fine.
The rogues know what we're doing.
I was getting ready to say, all the rogues should know, right?
Yep, I just got them all organized.
All right, outstanding. Next, the boss himself. So we talked about it, did some more research on him. What we're going to do is the first, like, 5 to 10% is only going to be white damage only. White damage and wanding is all it will be to allow me to get threat, and the other 3 tanks to all get threat. Myself, Roomba, and Goom will all need to get threat. After that, hold on, let me get through this. So, the first, I tried to time it yesterday, and roughly it's like 20 seconds in. About 20 seconds in is when he does his Onyxia knockback or wing buffet ability. And he does it onto me, or he'll do it onto whoever's tanking him. So he'll do it at about 20% or 20 seconds in. I think it's about how long it took him last time, or roughly, I don't know. I couldn't get an exact amount, or it could be random too. But he seemed like he was doing it around that amount of time. After that, melee. What we'll do, we'll try to time it out, and hopefully it'll work out, but in my head it'll be after the first punt, that's when we can just go all out. But when I say that, do not, and I know Madrix is going to kill me for saying that, so listen to what I tell you. Do not ever pass the second tank. The order it's going to go in is myself, Madrix, Roomba, Goom. So again, the order of the tanks is going to be myself, Madrix, Roomba, Goom. So that should be the order that their threat is in, roughly. If it skips one, well, that's fine. We'll call it out. Do not ever pass whoever the second tank is on the threat. All tanks should be fighting for threat, though. Let me get the first punt, and then after that, it should be all tanks fighting for threat. After that, it pretty much becomes a race. Hold on. After that, it pretty much becomes a race down, because eventually the tanks aren't going to be able to get enough threat, and the healers will eventually generate more threat than the tanks have or can have. That's the unfortunate part. What we can do, and I was thinking about. Yeah, I was just glanced up and saw somebody put in Ray chat, and that's what I was thinking about doing. Is we can put down. We'll split up the shaman. Thank you, Tierwin. We'll split up the shaman and have you guys drop tranquil. Not a bad idea for that. Hey, Vorgat, can you adjust the groups if you haven't? You can go ahead. Let me make you assist. Go ahead. So that'll be the plan on that. That's the plan for the boss. When we get to the boss, stay with, if you're ranged or healers, stay with the circle. Just the entire time you're here, just stay with the circle. Stay on top of him, kill whelps. When they spawn, just kill the whelps. They should die very quickly. All melee. Is there any melee that does not know what to do? That wasn't here last night and did not see?
Songs.
Songs, okay. Tier 1 and songs. So what it'll be is you guys just, there's a gate. You need to have your back to that gate. You need to have your back to, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when we get in there, because he does an AoE Blast Nova that's a heat wave like the mage spell. And it knocks you back, and it does fire.
Can I say something about that
And
quick?
if you line of sight it, you avoid it.
Correct. That's
Yes. Yeah, so where we're going to... Yeah. Yeah, can we real quick get a warlock and 2 people to run out there?
I don't think so.
Elizabetta, are you, can you get out your imp? Or do you destroy yours or whatever? I don't know what the fuck you do for that. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Just saying, do not pull 2 your rogues are gone.
Yeah, if you, Elizabetta, if you don't care, can you get out your imp and we'll swap you? Lastly, Madrix, I was reading a little bit, and they actually suggest all the tanks stand on top of each other. It's going to be extra damage on the healers. It'll be extra damage on you guys to heal up all the tanks, because he does do a cleave, but it's still only one person getting hit with the Mortal Strike, so it'll only be whoever's tanking him get hit with the Mortal Strike.
Isn't the conflag an issue though?
No conflag for this boss.
Oh, just to have different.
Yeah, that's Razor Gore. Any questions for the boss or the suppression room? Anybody got any questions for it? Real quick, this is random, but real quick. When he dies, get away from the gate, because you could accidentally pull the next mobs. So when he dies, get away from the gate. I'll announce it whenever we actually kill him. I'll announce it, but yeah, get away from.
Should probably move before he dies, just before he dies, and let range finish him off.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'll call it out, but yeah, just be aware of that. Hey Goom, are you good? I seen you logging in, logging out.
Just reloading Adam.
Okay. Madrix, we only have one imp. We only have one imp warlock tonight.
If you haven't done your DBM very recently, like in the last hour, take the moment to redo it. So they just dropped it. Attack.
Yes, 100%. Same with Tiny Threat, or Details Threat, whatever it is. You know, I'm talking about the threat meter. That got updated again. Like earlier, much earlier today, it got updated, I guess.
Hey, is there some way to show tank targets in the raid frames?
You mean like what my target of target, or?
Like what you're targeting?
Yeah, my target of target. Yeah, if you just pull out the regular raid frames, you can see it, or at least I can.
I know I think there's an option somewhere. I know you can see it, but I can't see it.
So interface options, combat, show target target.
Thank you.
For raid frames though, it'll be raid profiles and the same thing, and then go to display main tank and then you'll be able to see their target.
All right. So when I tell you guys, Shiny, are you good?
Yeah, I was just updating a DPM.
Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta shut off a couple add-ons.
Okay. So when I tell you guys, not yet. When I tell you guys, we will Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna need him for Wind Fury for us, Og. So when I tell you guys, eat your food, and I'll tell you guys when you guys can flask or elixir. So if you brought flask, that's fine. They're on 2 hour or whatever. If you have your elixirs, you can, whatever, that's fine. Do your thing. I'm personally not going to elixir. I'm just telling you guys, me personally, I'm not going to elixir until we get to the boss themselves.
Yeah, you only need him for the boss, really.
Yeah. So just be aware. I know some people like already did it or whatever. I'm just telling you guys that's what I'm doing. If you want to, though, you can eat your food beforehand. Since when we do one of our stops, I'll tell you guys when I'm going to eat my food, so you guys can, because you pretty much stay in combat. For those of y'all who weren't here, we're staying in combat for a lot of this. I'll tell you guys when you can take your breaks. Anybody have any questions? Because once we start, we don't stop. Okay, don't get left behind. Stay with the group the whole time. Just stick with us. We'll be fine. All right, go ahead and full buff up. Yes. Oh, thank you for saying that, Tier 1. Remember, a reminder to Shaman: do not drop any totems during the gauntlet or the suppression rooms.
What about if they chose one each and then make sure they bring it with them?
Say that again. You were cutting out, bud.
Choose one totem. Each guy chooses one totem, and he makes sure he brings that one totem with him every time. Or none at all.
Yeah, likely none at all.
Yeah. Let's just do none. Let's just stick with none for that. All right. Any questions? And I'll do one last.
So for Shaman, Pure Beast, and Bessie, you are going to be, or rather, Shiny and Bessie, you're going to be ranged / healers, and Buck and Pure Beast, you're going to be melee and DPS. Saint and Almi are going to be, rather, let me do it this way. Almi on Legion, Saint on Roomba, Siege on Madrix, Doof, and on Legion, myself on Madrix, and then Barley on Roomba. That's just for this room. Just watch those guys. Obviously, we're not heal anything. Is Goom tanking through this portion?
Yeah, he'll be. Somebody needs to just watch him. He should not be main tanking, but yeah, he needs.
Alright, Shura, you got him.
Alright, get ready, guys. Everybody move on in. We're going to pull this hatcher in a second. Remember, this is kind of a slow and steady, so we can go at our pace on this. But just stick with the group. Alright, get ready for the next group. Tanks, same targets. Goom, you're on.
Goom, concentrate on the welts.
Get ready, next hatcher's incoming shortly. Move up. Remember to stay with Deej, guys. Stay with your in range. Remember to give me a second so I can pull this guy to where I need him. I got slowed. I'm trying to get to y'all. Move up. Next Hatcher.
We got one death.
It's fine.
I got my turn.
Next Hatcher's incoming. Get inside the alcove. Get to the circle, guy. Should all be with circle. PvP, watch yourself. Alright, move to attack masters. All tanks, you all have assists, so you can mark up.
And get that totem. That's...
The mana tide and only lasts 12 seconds.
Sign
Get
on
ready.
the trap.
Get ready for the next Hatcher. Need the next trap and thank you. Hey Goom, I want you on Sunder Armor duty for all the elites, or all for all the Hatchers. I want you on Sunder Armor for all of them. Get the next trap, please. Next two traps. Move up, move up, move up. Alright, everybody move up. We'll get mana up here. I'm running back. I'm just making sure it's not an epic to drop. God damn it. Fucking morning glory, dude. That's the shit. That's the shittiest thing. Alright, whatever. Yes, please. Alright, get mana, guys. Siren, tell me when we're good. Remember, for this one, we're going all the way in.
Alright, we're good, yeah.
Alright, everybody go. Move all the way in. I know we got whelps, just move all the way.
I'm grabbing it.
Looks like we're gonna have Taskmasters first coming up, but I'll see. Stay back with Circle, guys. Stay back with Circle. I'm going up.
Form down
Fuck,
here.
I was trying to see if I could grab them. I couldn't. where it looks like we'll get a hatcher first. So watch for big heals, watch big chain heals. We're gonna have to take this other room. Incoming hatcher. Everybody can move up to me. Come to the top of the steps. We'll be grabbing that next group, padding around shortly. Back a little bit, Kirby. Can you get the trap on my left if you're able to? Alright, incoming. I know we got whelps right now. Incoming. Thanks, get ready. Alright, give me a second. We're gonna have to move around these next group coming in. Thanks, just help pick up these whelps for the second while I get ready to grab this hat. They're all kind of hatted together, right? And when somebody gets a free second, let's see, Mattress, when you get a free second, just tell more Cowbell that we'll get him in here as soon as we can. Incoming hatcher. Alright, everybody move up. Let's go. Get the next trap in front of us. If you need to drink, do it now. Well, we got whelps, but you see what I'm saying. For those of you who weren't here, this is how just drink when you can. Incoming hatcher.
Some wells behind there.
We're pulling this uphold here without dropping off.
Hey, we got two. Madrix, pick up the other one.
Songs, take this one.
Everybody move up to the next alcove. Move up with circle, Deej, move up.
Come on, that song will
fall off your side.
It's fine if you die. It's fine if you die in here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now we can res.
Back on circle, guys.
Wolves from below.
Wolves from below. Move up just a touch, guys. Move up just a touch away from the wall. Alright, let's get out reses quickly. As soon as you can, get them out. Yeah, Roomba hindsight's 20/20 on that one, but yeah, I think you're right.
Here comes some more from the bottom. Someone aggroed him.
Alright, that's fine. Buck Thunder, move up just a little bit. Pure Boost, move up just a little bit. Keep rezzing. We're fine, guys. This is how the room went last night. It's just the exact same.
You should be able to get quite a bit closer to the corner of this wall. You get the whelps no matter what. You don't get the whelps.
Yeah, move up just a little bit back there, Boca Jag. Move up just.
Everybody should be in front of that nest or whatever that is.
Yeah, a little. Yeah. All right, let me know when we're good on mana, and I will pull the last hatcher. Okay. I'll go ahead and snag that last hatcher. Alright, everybody move up. Get the leg strap. Thank you. Everybody move up. Stay with Star. Stay with Star. Stay with Star. Collapse on top of Star. And go ahead and rebuff. Alright, does anybody have any questions on the fight? There's the gate that I'm talking about. Directly behind him is where melee should be standing with your backs to the gate. We're gonna have him, tanking him, I forgot we're tanking him in that little alcove, the little cubby. If you look directly across, if you look right here, that little L shape in the corner, that's where I'm gonna be tanking him at. Melee, have your backs to the wall. Don't stand in front of him, you can get cleaved. Melee, stand behind him and at his side. White damage only in wands for the first 5 to 10%. I'll tell you all when. And yeah, we'll assign healing stuff if they need. Do you need to assign healing assignments again?
So your order is Legion, Mavericks, Roomba?
Yes.
Alright. And then Doom is going to be picking up whelps.
Goom is on, so because we have so many mages, we should not need a tank for Whelp, so Goom will be up there with us. Just have somebody watch him just in case. Goom, I just want you Thunder Armoring for the first arc.
We have page 2.
Oh, we do. So yes, just whoever you have watching Goom, also have watching Cowbear, because Cowbear, if I need you to, I will tell you. At a certain point in the fight, I may ask you to go bear and just keep dead.
Okay. So
can you hit me with thorns real quick? Sorry. Go ahead.
So yeah, Almi and myself are on Legion. Man Bardley and Stoof are on Madrix. Deej and Deej will be on Roomba. You know, if we have to switch tanks. Ray, you're gonna watch Doom and Cowbear. And there's no change to our shaman, so
Thank you,
Shiny and Bessie, you're on ranged, flash healers, gear boost, and you're on Anybody not get an assignment? They not get a healer.
Thank you, sir.
They'll need big heals through mortal strikes.
Yeah.
Even though you got separate assignments.
Yeah, for like 8k.
As we saw, he did one-shot me last night,
He
guys.
could one-shot like a geared tank, for sure.
Elizabeth, throw down your imp. I will need that imp throughout the entire fight. So you, at some point, you may need to move your imp somewhat. Yeah, keep your imp as best you can close to me. I'm just thinking about the Blast Nova.
But,
Yep.
Just be ready with a chain heal for that. If you see a tank spike low, just hit him with a chain heal and then switch back. So like healers will all look, but yeah.
All right. Anybody got on question? Anybody got any question?
White damage till 10%, then deep dig.
Yeah, I will call for it. Let's get another set of whelps to come through so I can try and build a little bit of rage before we go in here.
That doesn't mean a 20 or 10% or whatever that you're gonna get your cooldowns and shit.
Yes,
So
please
that's
watch your threat.
Pull him up. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That's the biggest part of this fight. It's just like Onyxia Phase 3. That's all this is. Oni Phase 3. Get ready, guys. I'll be pulling shortly. Ranged, follow to circle. Get ready, we're moving in. Get ready to get those traps. Moving in. He's on Roomba, as you were. Yep. He's on Goom. On Goom. Hey, Borgak, do me a favor. Call out when we hit 90.
Madrox.
Roomba down.
Battle res Roomba.
90. Go ahead.
Goomba.
On Goom. On. On Magic.
Under clash. Let's go.
Resisted.
That's fine. That's fine. Just keep it up.
Insect swarm.
On me. Goom, buddy, I need you on those thunders.
He's dead, he's dead.
Dead, okay, thank you. Still on me. Still on me. Legion's gonna last stand at the next Mortal Strike.
19%.
Keep it up.
Borgak, you're third on threat.
Check at 50%.
What? Check your threat, guys. Fucking got him on a one shot.
Fuck
Good shit.
Great job.
Gate.
Gate.
Get away from the gate.
Yeah,
away
don't go
from the
in
gate.
there.
Yep, sorry, I got hype for a second.
Hey, Vorgak, are you on Twitch?
Alright, real quick. Hey, first off, excellent job. Second off, watch yourself. Hold on. Watch yourself. There's still ads. We need to clear out the entire room, and then we can take on the next group of ads, okay? So we have to clear out all these traps and all the whelps up top. We're going to have to clear them all out. So we don't have to fool with it, because it's going to make the next part really difficult if we don't. So let me go ahead and get the loot out.
I think this easy. Bloodfang boots go to Shinobi.
Bloodfang boots to Shinobi. Grat Shinobi.
I see.
Nemesis. Does that give do all the warlocks, does that give a 3-piece suit? Or 3-piece? I said 3-piece.
It gives a 3 set to D-man.
to D-Man. Okay, congrats D-Man on your 3-piece. D-Man, you may have just elevated yourself too, so congrats to him. Alright, Black Brood Pauldrons.
Resto Shaman.
Yeah. That's what I was just looking at.
Yeah, so most of us have our tier 1 shoulders, which we're gonna opt for the set bonus.
Yeah.
Might be good for Bessie if she wants.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bessie, or isn't it also good for Og because of the agility? Or am I way off on that?
It's a little
No.
confusing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting piece.
Agility.
Yeah, that's... Either way, Bessie, I'm gonna give you priority on it. Do you want it?
I could use it for healing.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Alright, congrats, Bessie. Alright, let me mark up tanks. Madrix, actually, can you just put a mark on you and Rimbo real quick? Alright, everybody turn around. Rogues, get ready. We're going to start with the left side and start clearing all the way through. Excellent work. Great job, everybody listening. Everybody listened extremely well in that fight. Great job. Alright, you guys, come on over to our side, and we'll go ahead and clear out these whelps. Hey, is Warcraft Logs working yet? No? So, we're showing that we did not kill Veilstraw?
Yeah, but when it shows we killed Broodlord, I think people will figure it out.
You would think.
Yeah, you'd think that.
I mean,
don't know, man.
the last I looked, it
skipped
still
it.
wasn't showing us having killed Radically.
Yeah, that's how I checked yesterday and I didn't see anything on there. Or checked this morning, I'm sorry, as you were. I checked this morning and nothing was on there.
We're just so good we skipped the first two bosses.
Just said fuck it.
I'm actually thrilled
Jump
to hear that because I died like 5 seconds into one of the boss fights, so my parse was terrible.
10th on server. What are we on, the Horde? I'll take that. Yeah, by the way, Titan Slayers is, I think they're either 2 out of 8 or 3 out of 8. They're not that...
Yeah, their theme was us 3 out of 8 now. Unless they kill anybody.
No, they're not going tonight. I was talking to one of their... I'm actually friends with one of their people. Surprising. Keep clearing out all these traps, guys. We gotta clear them all out.
Yeah, whoever the guy who comes in our Discord, he's a nice guy.
You left a trap in the back.
So once they're cleared, they'll pop up like this. But I believe once they're like popped up like that, they won't actually do the thing anymore.
Yeah, you see the smoke around them.
All right, incoming guys. We got the next group of healers. Trying to grab this last group. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Is some guilds, I don't remember that. Like hell, my guild did. But I remember.
I had a nickname, the Guildbreaker, right?
Yeah. Veilstraw's the guild breaker.
What was Shadow Strike not doing it for you?
It was a whole lot of.
Plus, you gotta remember that this is post-nerf. All these bosses have been nerfed since they were originally out there. There's a help in mechanic. And, specs are much more functional now.
You're not need to clear the bottom.
No, we don't need the bottom. It's just we just need to clear up top. Do you guys? You know what? Let's just go ahead and clear it. You say that, and I'm like, yeah, we probably should just go ahead and clear it for any wipes, because then otherwise we're gonna have to clear all that shit out.
We just
So
clear on the way in.
Yeah, maybe.
you want to do it on the way in, Magic? Okay. All right. Next group. Let me see if I can mark the boss. I see him padding.
I mean, if we don't wipe, right?
Hey, true story.
Blasts are burning.
All right. So for the technicians, for last night we were talking about this. The technicians, the way they work, they throw grenades at you. Essentially, you're going to be, I don't know why I thought of Mario Kart, but essentially that's what when I say that, I mean you're just going to be like running around in a little circle, strafing back and forth, because they throw grenades and it lands wherever they throw it at, that's where it's going to land, so they won't target it on you. I don't know why I thought of Mario Kart, just roll with me on that. The Warlocks are the kill priority. The little guys, can be meleeed down, so that's what we'll do. Melee, excuse me. Ranged, we'll take down the technicians. Melee, go the Warlocks first. We'll do that. So, Warlocks, they cannot be kicked. And by the way, that first group that you see right there, that's not all we're going to get. We're going to get more. They're coming from the right side. Hunters, I want you all to do a distracting shot. So, Patty, I'll mark one for you. Patty, you're on X. And we'll do this each time, so at least you have one of them. They cannot. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I just took
Yeah,
away.
I wasn't sure, but okay.
Yes, one of them will be magic immune. It's a blood elf. Madrix, can you mark yourself with another thing? Put a triangle on you. So yeah, if I can't remember if they're in the first pack or not, but they are spellbinders. They're blood elves. They are immune to magic. So Patty, I want you on X, and Diamond will be Airsaw. Galorian is on Moon. There you go. I want you to distracting shot them to open up, and then let us pull the Warlock around. Remember, there's going to be more guys coming from the right-hand side. You just can't see them right now. They're all going to come pouring in here. Use the room that we have. We have all this room. So when I say NASCAR a little bit, or fucking Mario Kart, yeah, you need to get moving.
Mario Kart.
Say again? Yeah, I will. All right, incoming. Patty, get up here so you can distracting shot. Or all hunters, get ready. I'll open up with the Warlock so they come to me first, but then you guys distracting. Get ready.
Kind of everywhere for the suppression room.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Siren, but yeah, I think so. Incoming. Get a little bit of NASCAR in you boys. There's another Warlock. Mark. They can be stunned, I just checked.
Not the Warlocks.
No, I'm sorry, the technicians can be stunned. Got a new skull target for you, it's another Warlock. Ooh, it's scary.
Ooh.
Smack picked a very poor time to disconnect.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Dude,
That
I'm
screams
coming back.
Shadow Smack.
The healer out
I
with it.
he was on screen at the time.
I was about to say, I don't think I can do it even if he logs in. Right? I'll check. We'll wait and see. Shadow, are you logging back in?
Yeah.
Rick this trap for you.
If not, it's still a BO. I know it's a BOP, but I'm wondering if it can be traded. Because it does not look like I can give it to you. Is it good for anybody else?
Warlock.
Warlock. All right. So Warlocks, do you have a preference on it? or should we just open roll it? I'm talking.
I guess since it's not tier, we should just open roll it.
All right, Warlocks, open roll. Sorry there, Shadow. We can't let you do anything because I can't see you. Open roll, Warlocks.
Well, the Warlock could see if they could trade it, even though
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't want to.
All right, D-Man. Looks like you're gonna be done for the night on all your loot, buddy.
Big night.
D-Man, do me a favor. See if you can trade that, if it's tradable at all.
Fire Maw's
just so I
done.
could. Yeah, see, I'm gonna mark them up right. All right, we have one more group. I think we're gonna have to pull it. Well, we don't have to, I guess, but we are going to. It is going to consist of Warlock, 2 Warlocks, Spellbinder. A lot of it's gonna be a shitty pull, guys. Melee. Yeah. All right, no distracting shots on this one. Actually, we probably can. I wonder about this Death Talon Overseer.
Usually a hunter kites the stupid goblin head.
Hourglass Sand, hold on to, guys. So what we're gonna do, I want to see if we can kite that Death Talon Overseer. I want to see if we can do that to him. So what we're gonna do, Patty, I want you to try and see if you can distracting shot him and just run. Everybody come stand over here on the right-hand side. Everybody come stand over here on the right-hand side. Patty, I want you to take him from the left side and run. Yeah, I think these guys, when we tested them, are immune to don't remember, but we'll find out.
Most black.
They're all weak. Yeah, they're weak. They're susceptible to one, then they're resistant to others. All right, I'm waiting on the boss to pat back, and then I will pull that group. Actually, Patty, we'll let you. Never mind. I'll do it, so that way they all come to me first. Go ahead and spread out over on the right-hand side, though, guys, so that way when the techies come through here, spread out on the right-hand side. Melee, you guys are all prioritizing the Spellbinder, which is the diamond. All right, incoming. Melee, you guys are all going after the diamond first. Then after that, you can move on to the rest.
I'm dead.
Spellbinder can be stunned. Legion's down. All me, you got a pad coming for you. Any tanks available in the back? Are you good?
Trying.
Stun, do whatever you guys can to get those guys down. Kill as many as you can. Keep moving, Madrix.
Talon's coming back.
Do we have soul stones available? Again, kill whatever you guys can. There's some that are super low health. Kill what you can. I don't know if they will.
All me has soul stone.
Okay, good. You only have one overseer. You have a warlock left. Try and kill the warlock. If available, or if able, try and kill the warlock. Now we got 2 guards and an overseer. Awesome. Alright.
Once that overseer got on you, there's not much I could do.
Yeah, no, it's good. Hey, just go ahead and die, guys. Just go ahead and die. Okay, so we still got a Spellbinder left, okay. Alright. What a bunch of fucking assholes. Look at these guys.
The fuck? Yeah,
Yeah, I was just laughing at it. Like, what a bunch of fucking assholes.
That whole group is back.
The whole group is? All right. So what we're going to have to do is we just have to stay spread out more. Let's use the whole area. That guy does not cleave. The overseer, I was checking him to try and see. It does not look like he cleaves at all. So what we'll do is hunters, just keep distracting all hunters, just except for Patty. Patty, let's keep you kiting that one guy. I think that helped.
Ice traps would work.
Yeah, put him at the just keep down the freezing traps at the front. Let's just keep those down. Melee. What we'll do is sorry guys, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Let's single target focus them down the best we can. Like get rid of don't AoE. No.
Oh, sure. Well,
So-
I think me and I touched the spellbinder.
Okay, I got a couple questions, Legion.
Yeah, go ahead.
First, does any of this trash in the suppression room respawn now? It's gone.
No,
completely,
it's
right?
all done.
It's done. Yeah.
Another question for Patty. For kiting, how are you? Or would it benefit us to give you more room downstairs to kite that guy the fuck away from us?
Yeah, because that would mean I could.
You
Get
could
him
jump.
back up. Feign death maybe down there.
Well, there's
But-
2 sets of steps too. You could go down one and up the other.
Hey Madrix, I'm gonna give you the no. So remind me, but you're getting all the ore.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll let's just go ahead and clear out the bottom just to make it easy, because that pool is a bitch. But no AoE. Don't AoE. Let's just single target focus them down.
If we're gonna do anything to the single targets, we need those bombers to be a little more either spread out or move away from the targets. We have to actually. Because they just stop us, like we can't get close, there's no movement 5 yards when you've got a whole line of bombs going off right next to each
Yeah.
other.
Let's use the entire room instead of staying on the right side. Everybody go ahead and just spread out. Melee, focus on the Spellbinder immediately. That should be your first focus. So melee will go Spellbinder, Warlock, Warlock, Warlock.
You cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Melee will be on Spellbinder, then the Warlocks. Range, your first target will be the Technicians. So again, ranged, first target is Technicians, and then you're going for the Warlock. Let's go ahead and buff up. And we will go ahead. Let's try it one more time. I want to try it one more time to just use this, because I think we can actually do it as long as we have the room for it. Goomba, I want you in the back for when he does get pulled off. Patty, just announce it whenever you've lost him. But Goomba, I want you to be the one to snag him.
Shadow Ward might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
I think only Warlocks have that.
Think so. It's a Warlock only spell.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the Shadow
Yeah.
Death,
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Try throwing out a purge on him if you can.
So again, hunters, throw down your traps up here at the entrance. Yeah, as it was made abundantly clear, the trash in here is absolutely no joke.
Yeah, this trash. The rest of the lab packs there are no joke.
Yeah, fucking bombs, man. Let me run in here and just mark them up.
Can we see if we can get the techs off to the left and then the stuff for the melee off to the
I mean, they're gonna move wherever they kind of want to, really.
Now the technicians always stop and throw, right?
Correct.
So I was just thinking if we sort of moved everyone back to the middle of the room and then brought everyone in, if you just keep on running, the guys, we need to get the technicians to stop and throw. If you just keep moving at that point, it should hopefully split the guys.
The technicians, they all throw at whoever their target is. So like a hunter can kind of kite them, and they'll keep throwing at one spot. You can kind of run away from it. From what videos I've watched.
Let's watch, aside from Patty, Galorian, and Airsaw, I want you guys distracting shotting on the technicians as soon as as many times as you can.
Right. Auto shot, multi shots and whatever.
Yeah. All right, we all ready?
Not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I guess I'll hit stuff.
Roomba, yeah, pick up. Let's see. Roomba, go for the spellbinder since they can be not interrupted. They can be stunned. I did check that. Spellbinder can be stunned.
How rough is that poison?
Didn't seem too bad.
This is Goom. Can you re-clarify how far back you want?
Goom, I want you're pretty much going to be right here in the middle, bud. Because Patty is going to be tanking it or kiting him all the way to the back, and you need to be, as soon as he's done kiting him, you need to be able to pick him up immediately. All right, boss is patting away. Get ready. Hey, Galorian, I want you to come up. Actually, never mind. Let me do it so that way they don't automatically target you. Incoming, guys. Don't stop moving. Burn down skulls as soon as we can. You got it.
Finish that Felguard.
Good ban.
Alright, so you can ban. That's good.
Move on to the Warlock. We got one remaining. Melee, move on to the Warlock, that is. Range, continue focusing on the technique.
Yeah, she's up.
Alright, once the last all technicians down.
Yeah.
Alright, go to the Seer. The Felguard should come after me. I've got him. I had some sunders on him. Hey, Siren, you may want to move that way just in case he.
Do you want a revanish on the Felguard?
No, we're gonna. I'll pick him up when he comes up.
Okay.
Does that Overseer do a cleave?
Yes, I just saw the animation.
Including the behind.
Yeah, they hit behind too.
Sorry, I did not see the animation last time. I didn't see it when he was doing it. I just saw it that time though. And looks like the enraged Felguards do cast a blast note.
Give you a trink shot or hurt?
That I don't know.
Did you guys just kill that, or did it despawn?
No, he died. They despawn when they die because there's no loot for him. All right, get reses up, and we will start the boss, or get ready for the boss. All right. So the way the boss is going to work, we're going to split up our healers in a group of 5 and a group of 6.
Oni.
Yeah, I'll melee.
Yeah. We're gonna play it safe. Everybody equip your Onyx skill. We're gonna play it safe. Everybody put on your Onyxia scale cloak. Alright, so the way this is gonna work, all the range will be right here, LOSing. There will only ever be either 6 or 5 healers up at a time. Actually healing at a time during the stacks when the stacks drop off. So the way the fight works is he puts a flame buffet debuff on you. When you hit 4 or 4 and 5, all melee, you have to line of sight. The way you do that, I'm going to be tanking him right here. If you see where I'm standing, right here in this little corner. If you can kind of see where I'm jumping at right here.
Yep.
This is where I'm going to be tanking him at. Melee, so imagine I'm still right there. Hey, Roomba, come here and just stand where I'm at, so that way we have the imagery for it.
Are there any LOS problems with that corner and wheels from over here?
There should not be, from where we're going to be stacking them up. So, Roomba, stay right. Melee, when you guys drop off your stacks at 4, run around over here. All you have to do is just come on over to this side or this side, as long as you line of sight the boss. Let your stacks drop off, and then run back in. Alright. Give me all range, come stack up on top of Star. All range. Yeah, hold on. All range, come stack up on top of Star for real quick. Come stack all the way on top of me. Ranged and healers. Come stand on top of me. This is all you have to do to line of sight him. Okay? This is all you're going to have to do. You just got to line of sight him just like this. Make it easy for you. Ranged, you're doing the exact same thing. Healers, the way it's going to be split up is group 7 is going to be one group. Group 8 plus... I'm sorry. You guys adjusted things. Let me look real quick. Who did we swap out?
Bessie and Pure Boost are outside of those 2 groups.
Okay. Pure Boost, you're with group 8. And Bessie, you're with group 8. Alright. Oh, hold on, real quick. Bessie and Pure Boost, y'all got?
I was gonna say, do we want to run Tranquil for this?
Getting ready to say that. So, here's for this boss. He does a wing buffet, like all the fucking bosses are gonna do. They're all gonna do the Onyxia wing. So yes, throw down Tranquil Air. Yes, that's right. These guys can all be taunted. Yes.
And then the other tank can drop their stick.
So what it'll be is myself starting off after the wing buffet. Madrix pick them up, taunt them off. I'll run out, drop my stacks, and then after that we'll just rotate you and me. If we need to, Roomba, I'll call for you, just in case. So just be ready on that. Actually, you know what, Goom, so Roomba, so that way you can just deal more damage. Goom, I want you to be the third tank on this. So be ready on this. If we need you, you'll be need to taunt. He does a wing buffet.
Stacks before we move.
4.
What's off tank position during this?
Behind him. You're just behind him the whole time.
So
they have no tail swipe. They have no cleat.
Well, you want to be careful though, because you don't want to get too many stacks before you're going to taunt.
So
and you're gonna have your back to the wall.
Yes. He does do it. Knockback. Yeah.
Right before the taunt, then you should probably run through them to where the main tanks stand.
It should be possible for
Yeah.
our healers to just do the tank.
Yeah, where I'm standing right now, the healers can be out of line of sight of the boss and heal the tank without getting the stacks.
Mark yourself, or Siren, mark him.
Where I'm jumping right now, this
Circle can do it right here. I can heal you.
Yeah, I'm basically in a line, right? So where circle is
Yeah, you want just so you can see the tank, but you're out of line of sight of the boss, so you won't get any stacks.
All right, put circle on whoever.
So these healers, tank healers can't have to move at all.
Alright, Siege is circle.
Alright, so Deej, all ranged, or excuse me, all healers stay on top of circle. Tell you what, we won't split you up into groups, to 2 groups healers. We'll just have you guys stacked just like that. But you guys should all LOS at around 4 stacks.
Yeah.
If you hit 5, it's okay. but you need to be running at 4 stacks. Tanks.
You do need some melee healers and off-tank healers off inside.
Yes. Hold on. So for tanks, it's been kind of playing it by ear. It's basically around 7 or a wing buff. So if we get to like 7 stacks on me, because he does do a frontal, flame breath. So there's no cleave, it's just a flame breath, and then it's not flame breath, it's whatever, it's, you know what I'm talking about, shadow flame. He does the shadow flame. So which can still, even if you're wearing the cloak, it can still one-shot you, just a heads up. That's why everybody still equips it, because it at least offers some protection, but it can still one-shot you. Do me a favor, Shaman, throw down your fire resist token. Roomba, go DPS for this. Any questions for the fight? Because that's pretty much it. Do you guys want me to run through it one more time?
Nope. Good.
Quick question. Group 2, tranquil total?
Yes, because of the wing buffet. Yes, please. Glacky, can I get a Hellstone, please?
One more question. The stacks, after you get them, does it do an AoE off of you? Or?
No, good question. No, it just drops, and then you can come right back in. Goom, so what it'll be is around either 5 to 7 stacks or the wing buffet. As soon as it happens, you're taunting. Madrix will be the one who tells you when to taunt, if we need you. Siren, do you want to assign a healing rotation or a healing assignments for this fight, just because of the specifically melee? Boss
So
just patted him.
For melee, I want all 4 shaman paying attention to melee. I want Bessie and Buck. You're gonna go out and heal the melee and off tanks, and you guys are just gonna have to work a rotation with Pure and Shiny. So when you guys go back, just call it out, and the other 2 will jump out.
Are you gonna have them all stand out here, or some guys go inside? Because we used to have like the melee and some healers stand in here with the Ryan right now, where the slab is.
Oh, we can do that. So we should.
Yeah, it's where it's out of sight, so the melee can come in here and drop their stack.
So well.
We used to have like some healers in here, and then the rest of them out.
I guess I kind of would prefer him out here, because if he's tanked there, then somewhere around here, not too far back, they can be out of line of sight, and they can also pick up the rest of the raid. If they're in there, then they can only heal
melee and off tanks. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I would prefer him here.
Siren, just have one healer assigned to watch Madrix, specifically from where we're gonna need to put him at.
Where is he gonna be?
See where you can walk out and see him. That's where he'll be.
All right.
Whoa, we got boss income.
Someone aggro.
That's fine. Get your. Moving the boss.
We're already at 4 or 5 stacks. Sean and Switch.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead and swap Madrix.
Yeah, dude. Goom's dead. Got no off tank.
Okay.
Go and die safe.
Yep, die around the corner. Do we have a soul stone up?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, we do.
Just go ahead and wipe it up. That's fine. It was a mistake we were assigning Madrix where he needed to be, so don't worry about it. That was a mistake on our part when we were assigning tanks. We do have a countdown timer. I just checked on it. We do have a countdown timer for a wing buffet.
Yeah, so the off tank should like hide behind that wall and then come out right before the wing buffet and taunt off you.
Yeah, Madrix, just for that, that's what we're gonna have you at, just for that. Just basically wait behind the wall, and I'll call you in whenever the wing buffet's about to.
Or Shinobi.
Hold on. Stop talking. So what we're gonna do? Let's try this. Keep where we're at. Madrix, go around the corner where all the melee are running to. You and Goomba are going to be waiting there. I'll call for the first tank to come in because it looks like we're going to need all 3 tanks for this fight. Just from what I was going off the timers on that. We're going to need all 3 of us. So Madrix, go around the wall, wait, and Goomba will go around the wall and wait. When I call for the first tank, you come in there, taunt off. I'll hold on to him, and if I need to pop a cooldown or pop a hellstone or whatever just to stay up, that's fine. I'll run around the corner, let my stacks drop. When the next one is at about, I'm going to say 6 seconds to 7 seconds, be ready to start, or go ahead and start running in if I haven't called for it. The next tank needs to come in and start rotating. Start rotating in, okay?
Okay, so I'm going to, at that point I think it'd be a better idea for us to simply sit on his behind side and ban and DPS. You're going to give me a warning. If you're going to give a warning for me to come in. You're
going to be getting debuffs on you. That's why, because you'll have, yeah. So that's going to be our plan for this fight. Anybody got any questions?
First wing bucket.
He did it. It looked like he did it initially because I shit you not, I shield slammed him off the bat and he didn't parry or dodge it, and that's why I was kind of perplexed that Shiny got threat. Because I had a melee hit plus a shield slam on him, and Shiny got threat. So it looks like he did it initially. So it looks like it's just gonna be a taunt immediately, and then after that, after the first wing buffet, it looked like from there it took another 30 seconds. Did anybody check and see? I didn't get a chance to. Did anybody get a chance to see how long it took for your debuffs to fall off?
I think 15 seconds.
Okay.
15, I saw.
Yeah, it's like 15 seconds.
15 seconds, okay. Alright, so we're going to do one more attempt and then we'll do a bio. Guys, I know I've had a couple of y'all whisper me about it. We'll do one more attempt. We're going to do one solid attempt and then we'll do a bio.
Yeah, I feel like we just have to see it.
Yeah, that's going to be the issue here.
Do you have a reliable timer on when that wing buffet's coming?
Yes. Well, it's like the Ragnaros, the hammer on Rag. Yeah, it's just like his. I know when his cooldown's up. That's all.
Because it's really important that whoever's behind this wall here gets notification, because if he breaks and comes out, that's going to be game at that point.
Yeah, what we'll do is have you or you, Goomba, myself, whichever one's rotating in next, needs to come in when there's 5 seconds remaining. So I'll call out 5 seconds.
I just want to add that he can resist taunt. It's not a surefire thing, so...
Yes, that is true.
Stay away from the door.
That's why you have 3.
Yep.
You're good.
Alright, so we'll get in one solid attempt. Go ahead and full buff. Also, if you are a replacement, an alternate tonight, please say me. Type out me if you are an alternate tonight. Alright, thank you.
Also, guys, try to bandage if you can while you wait for your stacks to fall off.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
FYI, we may be dropping one of you DPSers for more cowbell after this boss, depending on if we need a higher DPS, so just be aware. One of you alternates. You good, Songs? Oh, Nakasa. Okay, Songs. Alright, go ahead, eat if you have not. Elixir if you have not.
Fire pot.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Yeah, that won't hurt.
Yes, fire pots if you have them, guys. Well, you should have them, but... Get to your spots, guys. Do you have anything different, Siren?
No, I mean everybody who's not a shaman is going to be basically focused on the tank, with the exception of Sheree, who's going to be watching the healers. Like, my impression is this is going to be pretty cool. We'll see if I'm.
Yeah, it's mostly tanks and melee taking most of the damage. As usual.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage on me initially off the bat, so just be ready. Hey, whoever is my warlock, can you move up your imp and just place him up here at the door? All the way up. I can't. I'm still not in range of it. If you don't mind, thank you. There you go, right there. That works. Thank you, Elizabeth.
He's coming.
All right, guys, get ready.
How long before DPS come in?
I'll call it. He's fucking wing buffing me right off the...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fade real quick.
Yeah, I showed them I bet.
Alright, we're not going to be able to do the strategies with the boss situation.
Say again? Go ahead and come on in, Madrick.
The boss is have to keep in.
Shot and switch.
Go ahead and switch.
Adjust him somehow, maybe. I'm still at 5
Melee, go in. Keep up Madrix, keep up Madrix.
The problem is with the healers.
Okay, I gotcha.
The boss has to be...
Roomba, you got him. Hold on, let's keep going, keep going. Go ahead and get him when you...
Yeah, the way he's positioned right now, the healers are going to get other buff that can't heal you at the same time. He's inside.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
How about you have a
Yes,
user
we
come up and the
well,
next
we're gonna,
tank
we're gonna go.
Address.
Hold on. Well, let me get this out of the way. So it's a 20 seconds on the debuff. We are going to assign 2 groups. We're going to go with that. So we're going to have the 2 groups. I want the first group to be in the doorway, ready to heal me, or line of sight on me, so that way you can have it ready to rock and roll. And you're just going to have to, we're just going to keep line of sighting about it. Okay? So we're going to do that. Roomba, what was your question?
Either Madrox starts as main tank or you start as main tank, but have the next tank pull him and just get ready to run by and taunt him right off the bat from,
Okay.
say, the healer position or something. Because this fight is 100% dependent on him being in the exact right spot. That takes precedence overall, because then you can negate the stacks with your healers. Your healers will have less of a problem. So finding a way to get them right in that spot.
Yeah, it's all
even
about
the guides,
positioning.
yeah, even the guides I watched, they said if the boss moves from the exact spot, it's
All right. So
You can't have your range and healers taking all the stacks.
I want to try this strategy and see if it works. Do I want to see if we can split us up into 2 groups? The 2 guides I watched say you can use that, and it does work. I want to see if it'll work for us. Goom and Madrix, Goom, I want you. So, say again.
We haven't actually had a good chance to use this strat yet. We don't really need to make any changes to the strategy at all. We just need to get an attempt in using the strategy with the boss's position problem. You know what I mean?
I thought Siren was saying we were having LOS issues.
That's all because the boss was out of position. All of the problems was because the boss was in the wrong spot. So
Gotcha.
if we can get the tank needs to be, we can get the tank in position and the boss in the right position. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it on the pull. Once the boss is in position, then then LOS has no problems.
Goom, I want you to be ready in the healing range group. Just because, like I said, it looks like he's done that to me twice. What we're going to have to do, Madrix as well, just be aware of this. Madrix, I want you at the door. So I'm going to taunt pull him as soon as he comes in. I wanted to test it again, so I'd use the shield slam, and same effect.
How about, doesn't Mocking Blow force him on you for 6 seconds? If you stop open with that, that gives you 6 seconds.
You can taunt the Drake.
Yeah, I'm gonna face on him, and I can Mocking Blow him as well. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about Mocking.
Then just switch to defensive, and that'll give you 6 seconds, no matter what, to get him in to do what you want, right?
Yeah.
And I can put my tank gear back on, and I can help with the initial taunting. And whether I die or not, it's not a big deal as long as he's in position. And if he does get off of me, I can just hide indefinitely for my stacks, because I can still do some DPS with my tank gear.
It's definitely a job that should be easily doable by one tank.
Sounds
So I think we need to potentially sacrifice one for that.
Yeah. All right, we will bio. I promise. Let's just get in a solid attempt, guys. I know some of you guys are probably, eyeballs are floating right now, but let's just get in one solid attempt. But yeah, Madrix, I still want you at the door right here, just waiting, just in case something happens.
Hey, Goom, stand right here. Look down that corridor and let me know when the dragon comes. And Legion, come out here for a second.
Yeah.
My thought is, if you pull him, the boss needs to be right where we're standing right now. And if he's here, then no problems on the healer. So you need to be standing here with your back to him like this, exactly. Now healers take a look where Legion is. That's where the tank position is.
Yeah, the only issue was that the boss was in between point A and point B.
Yeah, right. He was in between us.
He was over here.
Inside, there's no line of sighting.
Yeah, you got that. So when you pull him, my suggestion you do is pull him, go to this corner. As soon as he gets in melee range from here, then you should be able to slide over here, and that should leave him in a position right in front of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. Hit me with thorns, please, and thank you. Nice drink.
He's coming.
Okay. Alright, get in positions, guys.
Incoming.
Got him.
That's where we want. Okay.
Give me a second on threat. Madrix, get ready. Madrix, come on in. Taunt him off. Melee, go.
I'm dead.
Keep up, Madrix.
I lost line of sight on him.
Adjust to the boss, guys. Adjust to the boss. Adjust to the boss. We had to move him. Adjust to. Goomba, here.
We buff it in 30 seconds.
Goomba, taunt off. Keep up, Goomba, as you were.
Goom had like 12 stacks already.
Yeah, that's fine.
Madrix has it.
Alright. Madrix is down. Legion's. Roomba, are you ready?
Shaman switch. I've got stacks.
Cowbear, what about you? Alright, drop your stack.
Fuck.
As soon as your stacks drop, tell me we're
3 seconds. Clear.
and I'll tell you when. Get in here. Sorry, fucking A, get in here, man. My bad. I thought I could do it without another cooldown. Cowbear, it's gonna be on you next. Yep. That's the fight, though. Yeah, we're gonna switch. All right, so we're gonna go with the two. We're gonna go with the two groups.
So I understand.
Yeah.
Are you having how much is that debuff doing?
The tanking debuff, I would got up to fucking 20 something. I know that's the healers were probably stressing out over it, but tanking wise, we're just gonna go off of wing buffets instead of the debuff itself.
The suggestion I have, I can sit waiting and basically run in just before wing buffets. You can have Madrox off to the side for pretty much the entire encounter until he's ready. And once you're getting really high on stacks, you know, I can take them off, and then Madrox can run in. But in the meanwhile, you can have us feral druids. Since until you get higher stacks, you're doing fine. We can run in there and taunt before the wing buffet. So when he does wing buffet, he drops our threat, which is already pretty negligible, and he'll go immediately back to you.
One other quick thing. Yes, sorry. One other quick thing that I did notice that I started to do. What we can do as well is have the first wing buffet. I'm going to hold on to the first wing buffet because I can taunt and hold on to him and immediately jump back up on threat. I did that for at least the first one. I was still successfully able to hold on to threat. I know we didn't have. I think it was whatever. It was the wing buffet after melee or DPS had already started to go. I was still able to hold on to threat. Once you get rezzed, we're gonna take a quick bio. I know rezzers, sorry, so we'll give you all 7 minutes. So come back at. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just wait for all rezzes and then we'll call. So
keep talking strategy till people are rezzed.
So basically, what we're gonna do on this though. Siren, can you get the two groups assigned? What you all are doing on your healing, or did you all take care of that?
So the only reason we need two groups is if he gets out of position, and then we can just call 7 and 8 and have one of them go out. It really looks like we're going to need the healing. When he was in position, we didn't have any reason to switch. But then when Madrox transitioned and then immediately died, then the boss got in the wrong spot. And once he got in the wrong spot, and we didn't have a way to recover. If we go to half our healers, I'm not convinced we have enough raw healing.
Yeah, we used to have the guys heals on the inside, ready to heal the off tanks for when they pull, so they get line of sight, you know, and then they get behind.
Tell you what, let's Vague assign whoever you have as your healer specifically for Madrix and Goomba. Whenever we call out, so this is also on me. I need to call it out, so I'll announce which tank's coming in. So Madrix, is going to be the first one coming in. Then it'll be Goomba coming in after. Hold on 1 second. So Madrix, or not, excuse me. So whoever you have assigned for Madrix will be the one that healer needs to come in and have full line of sight and have that big heal ready to rock and roll. Okay.
If Madrox was tanking, like from where we were, we couldn't get line of sight on him when he was trying to.
Okay.
So.
Hold on 1 second. Songs, that's more than fine, buddy. Thank you. More cowbell. Are you in voice?
I'm in voice, yeah.
Okay. Are you outside, BWL?
I'm in Cargath right now, so I can get it.
Yeah, go ahead and come on. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Songs.
Legion, I'm just quickly reading some shit here. So Shadow Flame should be pre-shields should be up on the tank that's getting Shadow Flame. also call out like 5 seconds before Shadow Flame happens.
We have no idea. It's not on a timer.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Oh, really? I wasn't.
DBM should call it out, but I don't know.
My DBM's getting it. It updated like. I don't know.
I updated it right beforehand. I'm not getting. I'm getting a timer for Wing Buffet, but I'm getting Shadow Flame when he starts to cast it, just because of I see the cast aura, so I know when he's casting it. I don't see a timer for him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the cast is it takes a few seconds, so you can get a shield up.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying now. All right. We are at 7:10. Let's give you guys till 7:15. So go ahead and bio. Be back at 7:15.
Any healers not bioing? Was healing Legion an actual issue as long as he was in threat of the proper space?
No, it was like
Was I spiky?
Whenever you died, you got one shot. But other than that, it was fine.
Okay. I should have all my CDs for this. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Roomba.
I mean, just a couple things I've researched is there's a main tank who stays in the same spot the entire fight. Maybe our DPS doesn't reach that, but you just have off tanks come and tank before the buffet, so you'll never ever in this encounter lose your threat game, because your off tanks are just going to come eat the wing buffet and then run out and drop stack.
What about the stacks on the main tank?
Yeah, exactly. But you have every single healer healing the shit out of you this whole fight. Other than maybe like shamans, chain healing and stuff. That's just what I saw in the little research I did.
Interesting.
Because if all of our healers are all healing the shit out of you, and they're not having an issue other than like during swaps and whatnot, depending on your stacks. I don't even know like how much the stacks are doing damage wise.
It was about 23 stacks.
I died at 23.
Did he die because of the stacks, or did
Yeah.
he die because of movements and whatnot?
The stacks, every time they would tick, I was losing. So by the time I hit about 15, I was losing close to half my health per tick. Or excuse me, when I was at about 15, I was losing about a third. When I hit 20, I was losing a little over half every 3 seconds. So that on top of a melee hit, he one-shot me at 23.
Another thing to consider is since just having a solid tank in there and less movement is better, you have some of us lesser tanks taking the buffet for a couple, with someone like Madrox off to the side not taking stacks at all. And when you're reaching higher stacks, he comes and relieves you as the main tank. We'll say me and Cowbell or whatever are eating the buffets for you.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Option. I'm going to use the restroom too.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Wait till everyone's back, Boca.
We all good?
Need repairs.
Hey, Legion, come over here for a second.
Well, let's do one last ready check. See everybody's here.
Hey, am I dropping the bot now?
We're gonna check to make sure everybody's here first.
Oh, I accidentally clicked it. I'm ready to check. Sorry. What's up?
Where's it up at?
By circle.
Everybody come repair. Alright, what's up, Matrix?
So he was still a little bit out of position when you brought him in. I noticed that you were tanking him, I think, on this corner, was it?
Yeah, yeah, that was after he, yeah.
Ideally, you want to be in the middle here.
Middle, okay.
I think what you want to do when you pull him in, you want to maybe instead of pulling him to here, you might need to pull him a little farther back, maybe into this corner here. And then once he's in position, then move him over to here. Then
So you're saying tank him and bring him all the way to, like, tank him, I'll be right, and then I adjust and move to middle. Is that what you're saying?
I think if you pull him to here, he'll come to the right spot where we want him to be, and then you should be able to shift to the left, and that will leave him in that position. I also noticed this corner here, right here, is out of line of sight of him. So we could have our entire melee group with a shaman or two for heals come here and LOS to here, which is an incredibly shorter travel time. That's much more.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. So you're saying all melee, and then the and then the healing shaman come right there?
And then however many, resto shaman, presume resto shaman for melee heals can they can just use this position to LOS the boss. That's my point.
Okay.
That's just in and out.
Incoming.
Everybody back? Okay. Let's go ahead and full rebuff up, guys.
But it's all positioning on this guy. And what are we going to do about the taunt situation? You want me to taunt off you and bring off the...
We'll taunt at when I get to about 15 to 20 range. That's when we'll taunt.
But you want me to with the wing buffet. Do you want me to come in and taunt the wing buffet?
No, because I was able to hold it. What I'm doing is I'm just taunting as soon as he wing buffets. Like, as soon as he's getting ready to cast it, I just taunt him, and I was able to hold on to him through most of those.
I mean, if you're going to use two tanks, you might want to taunt right after the wing buffet, so that way Legion can drop his stacks. and then get you after the next wing buffet.
Well, the reason I'm doing is like I'm saving it for as soon as it says like for when DBM tells me he's casting wing buffet, I'm taunting. That way because my taunt holds for like 2 to 2.5 seconds. I'll hold him so that way I can just immediately 3 seconds, excuse me. I can hold him for that long and go through it. So I'll tell you when to taunt, but plan for it to be when I hit around 15 to 20 stacks. So if you're watching me, that's what we're gonna plan for. Melee and melee, and then the resto shaman. You guys are gonna come over here to this side around the alchemy lab and come right over here. That's where you guys are gonna go when we start. Okay.
You should put a melee healer or 2 in there too.
It's the resto shaman. They're going over there.
Okay.
All right. The boss is patting back to us we're gonna get him on the next pat back to us. So go ahead and eat if you need to, and fire pop. Otherwise, I mean, you all saw that's the fight. We can do this. The fight's not hard. We can do this, guys.
Yeah, I thought about tanks essentially the whole thing.
It's positioning and taunting. That's it.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
So if we wipe, you want to try a 3-trick strat?
We'll see. Honestly, we'll see. I think we're fine with this right now. Yeah. So again, just be ready for Siren when we call out, or Siren, just be ready to call out for Group 7 and Group 8 if we need to, if he gets out of position again. And when I call out, hold on, if we get called out and the boss does get out of position again, just be ready and adjust around me, okay, guys? It'll just come down to something like that. Just adjust around me. I'll try to move him back, but I'm going to try and keep him stable for you and ranged. So that way I can do the best for everybody. But get ready because the boss will be patting back, and I'll pull him when he gets here.
So melee and then melee, you start on this side, and then do your things, and then stack.
All melee and healers should be waiting like right here. You guys should just sit here, right here to LOS the boss. All right, he's coming down. Incoming. Go ahead.
Okay, go on to the trial stack, switch healers.
Got it.
Wing buff at 15.
Legion last stand. Madrix, get ready to come in. After the next Shadow Flame come in. Actually, as you were, go ahead, Madrix.
Shamans need to switch.
Madrix, come on in.
He's on Madrix.
He's still on me. He's on Madrix, on Madrix, on Madrix.
Statue down.
Madrix, call out when you start getting close to 20, bud. He's on Legion. Watch the shadow flank. I'm adjusting. I'm trying. I'm LOSing a little bit. Just around me for a second, guys.
Well, the reason that happened is because of wing buffer.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're good.
Watch your aggro, blasting.
Switch.
Count, can you battle res myself?
I can reach it. I got you.
So I'm getting on me.
Legion down. Goomba. Adjust. Let Goomba get threat. Adjust. Let Goomba get threat. This isn't a race, guys. This is not a race. Goomba, when he gets ready to cast his wing buffet on you, you're gonna have to taunt him as he casts it on you. Taunt him. You got.
Yep.
You have to taunt as he casts wing buffet. You have to taunt him. DPS, go ahead. He's on Calbear Pig. DPS, get in there. As you were, he's on Roomba. Hold on, DPS. Hold on, DPS. He's back on Goom. Wing buffet's coming in.
Switch.
Back on Roomba. That's a wipe. Go ahead and wipe it up. Everybody wipe up inside. He resisted your taunt? Okay.
Yeah, it's when
That's
you get
fine.
out of position, they get all fucked up.
That's fine. Hey, the guys, we have the fight. We're good. I'm not concerned at all. We have the fight now.
Yeah,
So,
it's all...
hold on 1 second. So, for that being said, all tanks, the way you have to taunt them is just like this. I don't know if you have been doing it, but if not, I'm gonna tell you how I want you to be doing it. When he's casting that wing buffet, for myself, Goomba, Madrix, Roomba, Calbear, whoever's gonna be tanking him at the time, when he casts the wing buffet on you, you have to taunt him immediately, so that way you hold on to him through the wing buffet. If he resists it, that's fine. Just try and get your challenging shout ready. If he does resist, Goomba, can you talk in voice?
Yep. He
Okay.
resisted both. I used both of them.
Okay. Madrix, same with you. If he resists your taunt, just say it. Or call it out so that way one of us can try and pick it up. Calbear, I want you in bear form for this fight. Don't try to out-threat us. I just want you in bear form to be ready, okay? We've got him.
I have a
Trust me, I was getting hyped, but we've got him, guys. So okay. Real quick, Siren, was there anything for the healers wise we need to take note of, or were you all good?
Yeah, I mean, that worked for the shamans, I think.
Hey guys, the stacks that I looked at the stacks, and what they do is it says increase fire damage taken by 150 points per stack. So if you have a bazillion stacks and you take no fire hits, you will take no additional damage. So keep that in mind when you go in or do whatever it was you have.
I thought he is doing isn't he also doing a pulsing fire, like on top of his shadow flame?
But I'm talking for healers at the back. As long as the guy's positioned properly, they can take a bunch of stacks and it might not ever matter.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
But positioning conditions can obviously change that statement.
Do you want the off tanks to stay out with the healers, or do you want them back here with the melee behind this pillar where we're at, just for easier?
I was waiting right here. You can wait just around, as long as you're line of sighting, it doesn't matter. Just stay out of line of sight. basically you're just gonna sit there and play with your.
I think the melee corner is a little bit shorter distance-wise, just from playing around it.
Yeah, to start with, all melee and melee healers should be standing here. But then once the fight starts, they should all move around to this position here, and then use this corner here to go in and out.
Yeah, right behind that corner. Easy, you're out of line of sight.
All right, go ahead, eat, drink, whatever you need to do.
Yeah,
and let's get full rebuffs. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Where's Carbell? I can't find.
He's right behind the pillar where the melee hide. Watch for fire maul.
Yeah, just check on boss.
Boss there.
And here he comes.
Yep, here comes the boss. More cowbell, don't res. Do not res, more cowbell.
And at the same time, Legion, since there's definitely, well, I mean, other than our rogues, the melee DPS is a little lower. I'm also happy to sit out and sit next to you in case, when Wing Buffet comes, in case your taunt combo fails, I can pick them up and keep them in the same spot.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only time our raid falls apart is when it gets moved.
Yeah,
if you want,
issue. It's all about the positioning.
And
even
hold on, Madrix, go ahead.
If we want to 2-tank it, is that what you're suggesting, Roomba?
I'm gonna hide the whole time. When the Wing Buffet cooldown comes down, I'm gonna go stand not directly in front of him, but kind of off to the side to his right. And if you hit panic mode, all you gotta do is be like, "Bruh!" and I'll taunt, and that's another taunt where I'm hit capped.
Can you just come in on each Wing Buffet then?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
And I'm gonna hide for the entirety of the fight otherwise.
Okay, yeah, that's more than fine.
Because there's quite a few times, even my DPS gear has some fire resist, and there's times I'm negating the fire damage.
Hey, Blackie, can you give me a hellstone?
And it's going to be better also because if he gets out of place, you kind of need one tank to pull him back into the room so that you can get pulled back from that. It's like you need a Y turn instead of just reversing him. You know what I'm saying? In order to get the trailer in the right spot.
Legion, the last time when you said Madrox come in, I came in, but I wasn't 100% sure if I was supposed to taunt at that point.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You to say taunt, so just let me know what you want.
When I tell you to come on in, yeah, you know what? I'll tell you when I want you to come in and when I want you to taunt. Yeah, that was on me, but.
Or you can just say, get a taunt, or come in and taunt, and I do it, but whatever.
Okay. I called you in when there was about 6 seconds left on Wing Buffet. That's what I had called, or 5 or 6 seconds. Yeah, so whenever you hear me call you to come in, just go ahead and taunt him. Whenever you get in position. All right, guys. Whenever he pats back, we'll be pulling him. Let's get him down. We've got him.
He has an aura that's called Flame Buffet.
Yeah, that's the debuff that he's casting on everybody, but it's doing minimal fire damage.
So
it scales up.
Yes, but just to reiterate, I'm hiding behind and I'm coming out just to stand by you for Wing Buffet in case shit goes south.
Yeah. Hey, can I get a fire? Okay, I think I have been, but just announcing, can I get a fire resist totem if I have not? I've not been paying attention to that. If I have or have not on that, just make sure I always have it on me, please. And thank you. Hey, Roomba.
Yep.
Do you have the mats for the Flask of the Titans?
I do.
You know, there's an alchemy lab right here.
No, the mats I don't. I have the. Here comes the boss.
All right, incoming, guys. Incoming.
That's a bad position.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust.
And no, go back to the wall now. Right in the middle. And then stay there.
Yep, right here. Go ahead now.
put deep in.
Legion's down.
He was too deep in. He's that deep in.
I lost line of sight on you.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Is there any reses available? He's on Roomba. He's on Madrix. He's on Madrix. Let Madrix get. Keep up Madrix. Keep up Madrix. It was a wing buffet. I couldn't adjust him from the beginning.
Wipe it up.
Yeah, wipe it. Go ahead and wipe.
Hey, Legion.
Hey, hold on. Vague, can we always have a healer? Always have somebody inside the whatever, inside the actual hallway, corridor, fucking area, so there's always somebody in there just in case.
Yeah, because once he's positioned good, then he can drop out and drop his stacks.
Yeah. I just give me somebody right there waiting for me the whole time. Especially initially off that first wing
So
buffet.
you want somebody who's taking the stats the whole time?
I don't care if you have. Yeah, I was gonna say give me two of them. I just need somebody at the very beginning. That first wing buffet is what fucks us up. Because he's doing it to me off the bat. He actually fucking dodged the mocking blow off the bat. But just give me two healers, rotate them, and have them rotate back and forth, having somebody inside that little corridor. So in case there's an LOS, I'm at least getting one healer always on me.
The wing buffet's a knockback, correct?
Yes, it knocks you the hell back. So, and where I'm tanking him at is he's gonna pretty much knock me to my left every time.
So why don't you run out to meet him rather than wait for him to come to you, and then let him knock you back into your spot. That way, the wing buffet's out of the way. Your taunt should be out of the way.
It's not that one. I'm sorry, it'd be the second one. Is I guess what I'm getting at. His second wing buffet is what's actually getting me. Because that last position. Go ahead.
So we have healers on you the whole time. The reason why the healers are complaining about line of sight, because when the boss gets deeper into the doorway, then they have to break line of sight and get rid of their stack. That they cannot beat. So if you have the two healers inside with you, it's worse because they're just gonna get the stack.
I just need him at the beginning. That's all I need him for.
Once he's in a good spot, they can come back and get their stacks dropped off.
Yeah. I just need. Hold on, real quick. See where Bessie's standing at right there? Give me one healer in, one healer out, right where Bessie's standing at right there.
Okay. So let's have Almi.
And I think Deej has a pretty good idea what's going on.
Yeah,
If we
I don't
can-
care. I can heal melee and heal him.
Watch for the boss. Anybody who's going up there to res, watch for the boss.
Yeah, we already have shamans healing them. We have the strat. We just have to fucking get reps until we do it right. It's not
It's all-
the wheel each time.
So, if we have the one healer, like we said, if we have, the two, but we have the one healer always watching me from that first initial, or the wing buffet when we start getting set up. After that, we should be okay. Because from where the boss is at, after that, we should have him in solid enough position. We will have to do it again on the taunt rotations, though, so just be aware. Thank you, Almi.
No one's in the hall, are
Alright, let's get full rebuffs again. Also, I'm also saying this to myself, but to everybody as well. Let's all remember to relax. It's progression. It's progression night. This is how it goes. This is our last progression night for the week. So let's all relax. We've gotten 3 bosses down. We're tied for the 3rd best guild on the server right now. We get this boss down. We're solid third then.
Hey, Legion.
Yeah.
Could you look in the room for a second and see where I'm standing?
Where you at?
In Firemaw's room.
Oh, okay.
So you see how there's diamonds on the floor here?
Yep.
I'm in the first one. The next one up, I'm not going to go any closer because there's mobs on the left and I don't know what the aggro range of that thing in front of it. That's where he stops to turn around. Ideally, you have all this space right here to try and get him positioned.
Oh, he...
You have a healer over here by where Latim's standing to heal you while you get him in position.
His aggro range is fucking massive.
Right, but that's kind of what I'm saying is that you have all that space out there as well because he's going to pick up. I don't know if he's going to pull those guys or not.
Yeah, so I'll show you. I'm going to let him pat back again. Yeah, trust me. All of our wallets are hurting, guys. Welcome to Progression. It's fun. Also, go ahead and eat if you have not already.
Oh, he actually turns around at the third time.
Oop, never mind. Sorry. Thought you could take those.
Okay, he's out.
Okay. So basically where I've been picking him up at, I don't know if you guys have been watching, but I've been picking him up basically right about, and then backing forward, or going backwards to try and get into this corner. This is where we got the two attempts where we've been successful is when I've backed all the way into this corner, and then I moved over here. So just be aware, healers, this is probably this in theory is what I will be doing. I'll be backing up into this corner, so make sure you have an LOS on me, which you. After that, I'll be moving right back over here to the middle, so the healers that's in the middle should still be able to hit me, because I'll be tanking them right here. The wing buffet, the furthest I get knocked is about right here. This is where I'll end up at.
The issue with you going further to the left is that it moves the boss to your right.
Can you...
He gets to your right.
Yeah, you got to be right
gets to
here, so we're in line of sight, like in this corner.
Yeah, just stay in
Can y'all still hit me right here?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely can.
Okay.
Can I make a point about that?
Yeah.
If the off tank is in this corner.
Incoming.
Boss is incoming.
Yep, boss. Go ahead, Medrix.
The off tank's in that corner. I'm fairly certain that that off tank can stand there without being breathed on, because the boss is being angled. The boss is in the right spot, and therefore you can do damage, gain threat, as well as taunt off when needed, and it should make the fight quite a lot. Because at that point, we just do the same thing we did with the last boss. We'll make sure that the top two guys are top on threat, and we can just taunt out each other.
You're still getting the flame debuffs, though. That's the problem. I completely agree with you. It's just the flame debuffs is the problem. Like, because you're just gonna be getting the flame debuff stats.
You actually kind of hide it right until he's about to taunt, so he doesn't have that many debuffs.
So when main tank gets too high, then we just swap you out for Goon.
Okay. So so you're saying you'll be here the entire fight, just as our oh shit. I'll be here. Goom will be waiting when we need to taunt. Goom comes in, he taunts, picks up. You stay right there for the majority of the fight because you should be fine.
We also have, if we need to, we could have Roomba. We could actually, that's what we could do with two teams. As soon as we have team B can swap in, they can taunt and take over wing buffet taunting duties, while you and I run out and lose our stacks.
Okay. I think that's fine. Roomba, you got it, and Goomba, you got it. Oh, hit me with thorns, please, guys.
I think the way this should work is, Legion and Madrox are probably the best geared, and you guys should be main tanking with said groups. And what I should do is I've seen about 6 seconds on the, I believe it's about 6 seconds, or probably less because if my taunt fails, who cares? But I should be taunting before you taunt, because like I said, you're building threat the whole time, right? You're doing your shield slam, sunder, whatever the fuck you do. If I taunt at any of that point and he starts attacking me, once he wing buffets me, you are still number 2 on threat without doing it just because of all your tanking threat. So he'll drop my threat and go directly back to you regardless.
Flesh, one for when you chew flesh, one for when you loot bodies.
Does that make sense? Because like the way taunt works is it just piggybacks off of aggro and gives you like it. All I do is whatever. I don't even have to damage the boss. If my taunt is successful, I gain all your aggro. You keep all your aggro, and then when he wing buffets me, since you're still the main tank and generating rage this whole time and threat, he will go directly back to you without even using a taunt. So therefore, you could save your taunt for an emergency.
Let's go back to where. Sorry, I think we're overcomplicating a little bit.
It's just the way I saw how to do the boss, so I'm just using information that I saw.
So let's keep what we've got. Madrix, stay out there. Goomba, hide yourself. Roomba, hide yourself. The boss is patting over here. We're gonna get him on the next pat back. Sorry, I'm getting frustrated, not because of you guys. Sorry if I sound frustrated. I'm getting frustrated because we can do this. It's just we've got to execute it, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah, because the way we were doing it is perfect and all, but it comes down to taunt resists, where you can do it perfectly every time, but because of RNG, it will wipe us. Like, unless we have perfect RNG, is where what we've been doing will work. But if, like I said, if I'm trying to taunt right at the wing buffet, and I get it, and he goes right back to you, that's more oh shit buttons you have to keep him.
Let's just have you. Let's just have you as our oh shit then, Roomba. Let's just keep it like that. We'll have you as our person just in case shit goes wiry. Madrix, come on out here for when we start. Goomba, stay hidden. Roomba, stay hidden. Am I LOSing you all right now?
Yeah, right there. We can't heal you.
Right here?
Unless we run all the way up into the dragon.
I can heal him. He's fine right there. He's fine right there.
What?
Right here, I'm... Right here.
Not right there. Try to heal him there, Siren.
I can't right here.
Okay. That's all I want to make sure. So here I'm not good. Here I'm good.
Yes, sir. There
Madrix,
you're good.
Madrix, watch yourself for the beginning. Stay out for the beginning because he shadow flames sometimes pretty quickly off the bat.
By the way, you have a 2-second timer on Shadow Flame.
Okay. Alright, boss is patting down.
All means same. Make sure you don't lose LOS.
Incoming.
You guys probably want to be the left. Okay, come back to us.
Moving the boss. Go ahead. Wing buff it shortly.
As you come back.
Kill up Madrix. Keep up Madrix.
Talk to this way. Yep, push in.
Yeah, I want to set a Madrix.
Sorry, we're fine. He's on Legion.
I'm line of sighting. 10 seconds, Goom, take it off tank position.
Switch. Bessie, come back right behind this boat.
The Goom, get out.
Wing buff it soon. Wing buff. Goon, get in.
Shaman switch. Got it.
Madrix down.
Can we get a battle rose on Mac?
I got it.
Goom, get ready to taunt. When he casts Wing Buffet, as soon as it's finished, you taunt immediately.
Switch.
Dropping my stacks. As you were, he's on me. As you were, he's on Madrix. He's back on. Legion's shield rolling. He's on Roomba. Keep up, Roomba.
Switch.
He's on Legion. Do we have any tanks available? Legion's down. What happened on that attempt? What happened there?
How about the off-tank healing on the inside?
I think
I think
it's just
Hold on.
really fast. So when you're switching, we're not getting any warning. So it takes a couple seconds to cast spells, and then off tank is taking a lot of damage quickly with the stacks.
Okay, so you guys need more time.
Okay, but we
Like
also
more-
have issues
more
with
heads up.
that site too. So there's I have a thought for that.
So if I may, that's where, like, if you're on the same page I'm talking about, if Madrox is doing the taunt, at say 5 seconds, Madrox taunts, that means we all have this big old BBM timer that knows when it's about 5 seconds, Madrox is going to taunt and he's going to be receiving heals. Then he'll get wing buffeted and then it'll go right back to you.
So you're saying, just so I'm make sure. First off, I'm going to call out and make sure it's announced early to everybody, earlier to everybody when Madrix or whoever is getting ready to taunt. So just so I understand what you're saying, you would like to do is basically I'll be tanking for the majority of the fight in the beginning and keep what we're doing. Madrix taunts, takes the wing buffet, and then I taunt him back. Is that what you're saying?
You will not need to taunt him back.
Okay.
As soon as Madrox gets like I said, being the main tank, you're already the highest on threat, because otherwise you'd be attacking other people, right?
Okay.
So if Madrox taunts at the 5 second window, or even less, you could say 3 second window, or 5 second window, so that his taunt drops off, right? Because 3 seconds, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if he taunts at 5 seconds, we got a big warning on everybody's screen, DBM. At 5 seconds, Madrox is going to be taunting. At that time, you heal Madrox. After Wing Buffet, he will go directly back to you because you'll be number 2 on threat. Because you are only number 2 because he is taunting off of you.
But then Legion can't drop his stacks, though, is the only problem.
Well,
Yes, I still can. What we'll do is...
This is where I recommend that it's, say, me and you, and then, like, Goom and Madrox.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mitigation.
So that's what you're want. So excuse me. Roomba's gonna be staying out with me. Goomba and Madrix stay out. You take the first wing buffet. When we call for it, we basically just switch teams. Is that what you're saying, Roomba?
When you feel you need to drop stacks is when you get Madrox and Goom in there, and we go out and drop. The only reason we're going out is to drop stacks, because otherwise you're tanking like a boss and you're holding it the whole time. It's just the more stacks, the more damage you're taking. So therefore, you do exactly what you're doing. It's actually more preferable for multi-warriors because of Mocking Blow is a oh shit. I mean, I've got my AoE taunt also. But what it is you're doing exactly what you're doing. I'm going to taunt at the 5 second mark for Wing Buffet. He will attack me, and as soon as Wing Buffet, he's going to drop back to you. If my taunt fails, I have enough time to tell you my taunt failed, and you have another attempt to taunt right at Wing Buffet cast, correct?
Yeah.
Which most of the time works, but we won't have to rely on a resist, because a resist is what's going to wipe us.
How about for stack removal? When Legion, you need issues. First, when you want to go up for stacks, call in Roomba. I need stacks, I'll call in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So at that point, whoever your alternate, the only reason that I suggest say me and Legion, and then Goom and Madrox, is because you guys are pretty much taking it back right away, and then because me and Goom would be essentially off tanks, and Legion and Madrox would be essentially main tanks. So it's just two groups of two. When you need to be relieved, you can relieve with Madrox, because you and Madrox, have the positioning and everything down. Where me or Goom, it would be like a square one tank just to get them in position. But you two, if you two are switching and me and Goom are switching, me and Goom aren't doing pretty much anything except staying alive and taunting at the 5-second mark.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right,
So-
give me. Tell you what, guys, we will have to wait. So about 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes left on my, or excuse me, I have 3.5 minutes left on my last stand.
We do need to work out healer line of sight issues on the off tank.
Siren, what do you got for that, bud?
I didn't
well, here,
have issues
I'll-
with that until later when the boss kind of moved.
When he
a
started
little
getting a little fucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because the thing we're using about this is we all have DBM, and we all see, we get a 30-second warning on a wing buffet, which we can call out like 10 seconds or something. And at the 5-minute or at the 5-second mark, if you can't heal the off tank, if you sidestep and get a couple stacks, it's not the end of the world, because the off tank's only going to be handling it for about 5 seconds max. And then you can sidestep back and go back to healing the main tank. And you got to be aware that the off tank has the possibility of the taunt resist too.
Yep.
Okay. So, just so we have it, taunting at 5 seconds left on wing buffet. Takes the wing buffet. It'll be you, Roomba. You'll be taking the wing buffet. I will stay, and then he should come right back to me after the wing buffet's over.
Yes.
When my stacks get too high, we are essentially swapping.
I'm
You will,
swapping with you.
you will swatch. You and Madrox are swapping
Yes.
for stacks. And
Yes, I'm sorry. That's what I mean. Yeah, sorry. That's what I mean when I say we're swapping. Like, you and I are swapping for Madrox and Goom.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure I've got it. All right, I got 1 more minute left, so I can be able to use my last stand during this fight.
So, Goom, do you have a good idea of what you're doing as the backup for off tank?
You just said taunt, 5 seconds on the wing buff.
Okay, so I'm going to be off tanking. You'll see where I'm standing. I want you, after the boss starts, to go where melee hide and just hide there the whole time. When it's time for you to come relieve me and we shout out for it, you're going to run to the spot where I am, and your only job, you can attack, but it doesn't matter because of how taunt works. Your job is to taunt with 5 seconds until wing buffet.
Understood.
Yeah, your whole job is just to eat that wing buffet so that the main tank can continue on without losing any grip.
Here, I'm gonna go inside and help out with the off tank.
And then Goom, our most important job is at that 5 seconds, if our taunt is resisted, we have to call it out immediately so that the tank can taunt at like the 2-second mark or whatever, so that they can keep them on. All this is an extra safeguard, because if taunt could not be resisted in the wing buffet, then it could be one tank.
All right, guys, we all good? When the boss pats back, I'm gonna grab him. Again, I know we're all, just like me, I know we're all getting a little
Yeah,
frustrated.
that was a wicked attempt, man.
So, yeah, we've got it, guys.
That was good progress.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. All right, boss is coming. Thanks, Boo. Incoming. I'm trying to adjust him. I can't really move him, guys.
He's fine.
Go ahead, DPS. 5 seconds now. 5 seconds on Roomba. He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba.
Alright, we
On.
got 5 seconds left.
Keep up, Legion.
Switch.
He's still on Roomba. He's still on Roomba. We have 5 seconds. Okay. Legion's down.
Did you just teleport me?
Justin the boss. He's on Madrix. He's on Madrix. He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba. He's still on Roomba, as you were. He's on Goom. He's on Goom. He's on Goom.
We got way a lot of that.
But you saw how it worked the first time. It was my fault because I hit what my warrior taunt was, which is not the same button, so I taunted after the 3 second round, which kept confirming that it taunted through the wing buffet. But through that second one, you saw, because he was on me, he went directly to you without needing the taunt.
Tell you what, guys. Let's all take another quick bio. Let's be back at 8:06. Let's res up first. Tell you what, let's get reses out. We'll take a 3. We'll take a... I'm getting a lot of you guys. Alright, tell you what, do a ready check. We'll do a quick ready check. If you guys want to take a... We'll do a 3-minute bio, or no, let's keep going. So yes or no to that. So yes, keep going, or no, 3-minute bio.
Alright, you guys go do your bio while you're
Yeah.
dead.
Tell you what, go ahead and take your 3-minute bio. Yeah, go ahead and take a 3-minute bio. Just kind of step up, walk away for a second. Like personally, I just got I've been staring at it for too long, so I gotta stand up and walk away for just a second. So 3 minutes. Go ahead and res. Then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So you again got 3 minutes. 8:06.
Where'd you die, Deej?
I'm inside. Try to heal them when all sorts of.
I got you.
Madame's right, we had the strat, let's just keep putting it to the test. Rapid succession.
Yeah, you don't have to keep her.
Yeah, and it's all just about tanks getting the positioning and taunting and everything.
So just got a little bit of helpful advice. Siren, this is for you healers, you and the rest of the healers. Y'all need to be anticipating the thrash more. Is what I just got informed of. Essentially the quick DP, the shadow. So what he's doing, what the boss is doing to me, is right after the Shadow Flame, what I'm doing is when I get higher on stacks, I have a shield block ready. So those Shadow Flames, do you want me to start calling those out for you every time on the Shadow Flames?
You didn't die because you died because we had healers have to get out of the way, else they would have died because they had stacks.
I'm watching him on DBM. It has 2 seconds of Shadow Flame, and I usually shield right before it.
Okay, just making sure.
We wipe, just res, and do it again.
Yep.
Keep going together. You don't have to keep repeating what just happened. Just keep going.
Shaman healers are also making a small change. We're thinking that 3 Shaman healers will be plenty to support melee, so we're sticking Bessie out with the raid to have more healer and ranged DPS kills.
Oh, that would be
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Pego, you back? Go ahead and buff up the rest. Just leave off group 3 for a moment.
Yeah, Buck, whenever you see something that you want to tweak something, all you, bud.
Alright, we're good for full rebuffs, guys.
We've already got a spare fire pot.
That just ran out, sorry.
Who needs it? Come open up trade with me. No problem. Alright, we all ready? Get to your spots. Yep. Go ahead for now. I've got a fire one going, bud. Okay, just making sure. Alright, incoming, guys. Go ahead, DPS. Five seconds. He's gonna wing buff at me.
Alright, let's get the shaman switch.
Got it.
10 seconds to wing buff it, counting in 5. It's on moon buff.
Madrix, come on up after the Shadow Flame. Thank you, Madrix. Yes. Keep up Madrix, keep up Madrix. Wing Buffet's coming.
Switch shards.
Goomba taunt.
Just taking the shadow.
Madrix got him back. Madrix, tell me when you hit 15 stacks. Roomba, go ahead to Goom. Goom, come out.
Taunting.
Sorry, I'll go
On Roomba.
He's on Roomba.
Guys, can you come around to do melee?
Melee, use bandages, make it easy on our healer.
Madrix, I'm coming in for you.
13 stacks.
Madrix, I taunted. Go ahead. He's on lead.
The taunting in 5.
He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba. Back on lead.
Let me know when your stacks are down, Shane.
Now, go. Sorry.
Keep clear comms. Clear.
Roomba taunting in 5.
After this Wing Buffet, Madrix, you're gonna come in after this. After
Roomba
this.
taunting.
Madrix, come in.
Then
Madrix taunt. He's on Madrix. He's on Madrix. Again, he's on Madrix.
We have tanks that can swap with Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba. Fuck, Roomba. I can't get Roomba. I gotta drop off my.
Can you get over
Galbear.
Give her, sir.
Galbear, get in there. Swap with Roomba.
I've got it. I'm Roomba taunting right now.
Give her, sir.
Cowbear, get ready. As you were. We're good. I've got him. I've got him. He's on lead. Give me a second. Legion last stand.
Stay alive, guys.
5 seconds till my stacks drop.
Give her, switch.
He's on Magic. He's on Magic. He's on Magic.
I gotta go back.
I'm Madrix. I'm going out, buddy. Keep up Madrix, guys. Keep up Madrix. Do the best you can. Keep up Madrix. Keep up Madrix. We've got the. He's on lead.
Yeah, we're switched.
Legion's down. Legion's down. Any available tanks?
So close.
Yeah, the healers got all kinds of flame buffets. We thought of position.
Fine.
I got two. Hey guys, I got 2 pieces of information. One thing I was wrong about the flame buffet. Every time he casts it, it does fire damage and stacks the debuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's probably why a bunch of people died at the start. The other thing I've learned is that if both main tank and off tank wear full fire resist gear, they do not have to drop the stats at all. So there should be no switching. You should 2 tanks, full fire resist gear, and you should have no issues with swapping, I think.
Okay. Let's res up and let's get in there and do this. We've got this shit, guys.
He's going down next attempt.
Yeah,
do we
just
have,
positioning.
real
Like,
quick,
we got
do we
position,
have,
we all get the debuff.
do we have another repair bot?
Healers have.
Madrix, I'm actually going to keep on a lot of my gear just for hit sake, because of just to make sure. Keep all your fire resist gear on, so at least one of us has it always on. Okay.
6 DPS died from Shadow Flame, like right off the bat. So if we didn't die, he would have been down before.
8%. Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, I got one shot by Shadow Flame.
That's fine.
I can
you
feel
should wear your Nixia cloaks for sure if you're melee.
All right, that's fine. Madrix, you said you do have field repair bot. Did you put it down? Or you're putting it down?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rezzed. Okay. Repair very quickly, and since I know everybody's got flash timers going, repair very quickly. Let's get in here and let's knock them out.
Hey, Roomba, what's your hit at with fire resist gear?
I've got to throw all on to see what I can reach without putting on shit. But I can reach pretty high.
And it looks like I'll have shield wall for this next attempt. Yeah, I will.
I was looking for mine after I taunted him.
That was smooth up until the very, very end, guys. And then, I mean, you all saw just one little mess up. That's all it took. But we've got it. That was awesome. Awesome progression.
If we didn't have those guys die at the start, then probably wouldn't have killed. So.
I unbuffed. I can reach 187 FR with 7% hit. With the fire resist gear.
All right. Hey, keep exactly what we just did. Keep exactly what we just did. If we didn't have the little mess up of the DPS dying off the bat, we're fine.
Oh yeah, we need to repair.
Sounds like there's an issue with range DPS getting heals.
Repair bot going down.
What's that?
Repair bot going down.
We've all been like waiting for the bandage debuff to come off and pop pots and like everything.
Siren, can you assign like maybe Bessie or whoever, whatever shaman is over here? Can you have them do that? Or can you assign one of the healers just making sure that that's taken care of?
I mean, we take it from one place.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Don't change it. Just keep it the way it was.
Keep what we got.
Out of it.
Let's keep what we got. We're doing like we've got this, guys.
No, it's perfect. No ranks. In the future, we may need to bring 12 healers. But
yeah,
we're not going to do that right now. So,
and Goom, our transition's pretty easy. We just have to be in spot before that 5-second mark.
Thank you, Glacky. Can you all hit me with thorns, please? Boss is patting this way. I'm gonna grab him when he pats.
cowbell if you're needed. If one mere goon dies, you see where we are, and the remaining is just the 5 seconds to get a taunt off.
You may want to do it at around I was noticing, Roomba, you may want to do it around 3 to 4. Because there was a couple times where your timer was a little off and it would still hit the main tank. So you may want to wait and hit it at about 3 to 4. We'll still call out 5, but just for your sake, hit it at about 3 or 4, okay?
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
And just because of my push to talks button stuff, either you or Madrox, whoever's not actively tanking, if you can call for the raid so that know when that's happening.
For the
wing buffet timer.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll call it out at 5 seconds.
Sorry, what was that you want from more cowbell?
You're just emergency to be in my spot if me or Goon goes down.
Incoming boss.
You taunt at 5 seconds on your BBM.
Incoming. Come in. Three seconds. I've got him. Keep up, Legion. Wing buffet in 10.
Kerberos guard.
Wing buffet in 3. On Roomba. On Legion. Legion down.
Yeah, I lost line of sight as soon as you counted.
Just wipe it safe, guys.
Wipe it quickly.
Quick wipe reset.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, I couldn't even heal.
My positioning, and kind of scoot a little more when I taunt.
No, it was Firemoth's positioning whenever he first started. He came into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, he dodged my initial whatchamacallit.
It's healer aggro, especially with the warriors got a pull with either face aggro and or a bow. So depending on that, healer aggro can be pretty strong compared to the beginning of this fight. Does he wing buff it right off the bat?
Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
If you want, I can moonfire, and then you can taunt him directly off of me.
Well, I say, and I'm sitting here like going back through. I say that he didn't do it the last time. He just dodged. Again, don't change anything. Just res up, get going.
Yeah, repair bot's still up. We're quick.
Fucking right.
I don't have any more candles. I'm almost out.
Druids, I have another stack of 20 thorns if you need.
I got 16.
I'll give you my stack and barley.
Priest might have a spot buff for Spirit. We're all out of candles.
I'm gonna start single spiriting.
Good news, I didn't even get to use a cooldown, so.
Yeah, unfortunately with the pull, the healer aggro and whatnot, I mean, tough to, but I could tell he's just in like a definitely different position than normal.
Yeah, it was literally, he dodged my mocking blow. When he did, I immediately tried to sunder armor. Yep, use the repair bot. You res, get over there, use the repair bot very quick.
Hold on, guys. Before this fight, only the tanks need the Nexus skill.
I don't know if I'd
Let's
let's
keep it on melee.
For sure.
When he does his flame breath, it leaves a dot that does a bunch of damage, and after 20 seconds does 20,000 points of damage. That's uncounterable. You can't just block it or whatever.
You get rid of it with your
And the
cloak.
Nexus skill cloak prevents that dot. So if you don't ever get flame breathed on, then you're fine.
Yeah, that's why we just keep it on the melee. Range don't need it though. You're right on that.
Even the melee, I mean, if they turn, I mean, the point of this fight is that it doesn't happen, right? He stays in the same position over the next 3 or 4. So.
I'd rather play it safe because it's just gonna be a minor increase on what they're getting out of it.
Yeah.
Hit me with Thorn. Thank you. All right, we all ready? Boss is patting back. Get ready for boss. Incoming. Dodged. He's on me.
Pull him way back to this corner and then go to the middle.
Go ahead. Wing buff it in that. Wing buff it in 3. Room.
On your line of sight there, Roomba.
He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba. He's back on the. That's fine. That's fine. Goom, hold on. Goom.
Take my spot. More cowbell. Get the. Never mind, I got res.
Goom buff it in 3 seconds. Come on, Goom buff.
Goomba taunt. Never mind. Yeah. Madrix, get in here and taunt.
On Madrix.
He's on Madrix.
Roomba taunting in a couple seconds. Roomba taunt.
D-Med.
No, we're good. We're good.
D-Man Dread, open up a trade with me if you have a help. I've got him. He's on Legion. coming with me, healers. I gotta move them.
Wing buffet 5 seconds taunting.
On Roomba. On Legion.
Let me know when
I
you're ready.
can't hear Roomba.
Legion down.
It's on Roomba.
On Goom or Roomba. He's on Goom. He's on Goom. He's on Goom.
One priest who went through a healer check.
Goom back up. Goom back up.
Battle line of sight.
On him quickly. He's on Roomba. Keep up Roomba. Madrix and Roomba are both in there. We're fine, guys. He's on Madrix. He's on Madrix. As you were. He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba.
I'm dead.
There's a lot of healers dead.
Okay.
He's way out of position.
To let you know, I had stacks drop off multiple times without moving out with my FR gear.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wipe.
You were out of position. You couldn't get.
Hold on real quick. Madame, how much time do you got left?
I'm done
Okay.
for one more.
Yep, let's go. We got one more attempt, guys. Let's do this. I looked at how much time we got left on the flask. We got time for one more attempt. Let's do this. So it's quick res.
What direction do you need me?
I don't know. Every time you taunt, I couldn't heal you at all.
Are you standing with melee or the rest of the healers?
No, I'm standing with that rest of the healer.
Okay.
But as soon as you taunt off, I couldn't get a heal on you.
Other healers? Were you able to heal Roomba?
At certain parts of the fight, it was fine. Other times, it was awful. So.
Yeah, it's tricky. Every time that the boss moves at all, we have to move, get in line of sight with Legion or whoever that's tanking, and then we also have to go. We don't really, if he moves, we don't have much of a chance to check whether we have line of sight on the off, right? Because we're sort of playing doing a dance with avoiding the dot, avoiding the line of sight with the boss, but having line of sight can't be.
How much does
we're
shield
doing a
block
perfect job, but it has been kind of an issue.
Because perfect world is me taunting just to eat the wing buffet.
I mean, ideally, you have a wing buffet tank, and then the other tank just to have who's got the stack.
I think what Eej is saying is your wing buffet tank's gonna run in, take the wing buffet, when it goes back to the main tank, you run out, drop your.
Just remember, hold on. Just remember with that though, whoever's taking the wing buffet is going to be taking a couple hits. So, and sometimes he takes a shadow flame. So that's the shadow flame timer is on a completely separate thing. So part of what's actually hitting either Roomba, Madrix, Goomba, whatever myself, is melee hits plus the shadow flame or wing buffet is going off sometimes at the same time. Sometimes they're just coinciding with each other. I noticed that on the last time that happened. So sometimes it's just shitty luck. That's what looks like it's happening. Real quick, yes, guy, I want you to keep up Demo Shout and Vorgak, or which one of y'all has been keeping up, or supposed we had said before for Thunderclap. Who's been on that?
That was me.
Okay, do that then. Right there, let's do that. I think every little bit will help us on that, so.
It's only the breath that can get both of us, correct?
Correct. Also, real quick,
I can
hold
move
on
to
that.
where you are when I taunt.
Real quick, Roomba, just make sure, and Goomba and Madrix, obviously myself as well, just for healer's sake, make sure you're announcing. Say your name instead of I I know they all know our voices at this point, just to make it easier for them. It's minor change, but just make sure you're announcing. Yeah. Are you saying, Roomba, you want to tank? You want to tank him where I'm standing at?
I mean, when I pick it up, just for the healer's sake, I can
just stand on top.
With yeah, I'll stack with you during that.
Okay, do that.
Wind buffets and AoEs up. Or
Single target. Pretty certain it's single target. D-Man, can you open up trade with me? Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to. I'd used one. And I was trying to call one out to use as well during the fight. That's what I was trying to call for you on that. I just knew you had Hellstones. That's why I was calling for you. That's more than fine. Don't worry about it. I'll try and do that every now and then, though. Just trying to call out, like, hey, I need. I love Progression Night. I love Progression Night. That's my I love Progression Night song, in case you did not know.
Drop that FR totem for me, Tierwin.
About Ross of Gold.
Drop your FR totem for me, Tier.
Alright. Boss is patting back. I'm going to get him on his next pat back.
I'm at 247 with great hit still, and I had stacks drop off mid-fight.
So in theory, you should be able to stay in.
I think we should, Roomba, try and stay in the whole time.
So if you resist the fire damage, you resist the stack.
Correct. Bessie, that's a question for Siren, buddy.
So would it be more beneficial for melee to put whatever fire resist they can on without sacrificing too much of the hit DPS?
You won't put enough on. Like, it won't put enough on you to really do anything.
All right, and guys, help me call out before I'm taunting. Like, I can see when to do it, but since I'm going to be moving, taunting, and doing stuff, it's hard for me to hit my push to talk.
Incoming boss. Incoming.
Reposition. You're good.
It's fine. Yeah.
Alright, come on.
It's perfect. We got the corner.
Through the taunt.
Shaman's what?
Keep up, lead.
You'll go back up a bit. Shift to your right, Rua. Perfect.
10 seconds. On wing. 5 seconds. Roomba's on rip. Roomba, it is an AO.
Okay.
Not single target. Moving the boss. Attempting to.
That's good.
Legion use last stand. Using use.
Ready.
Madrix, get in here. Taunt.
Taunting.
What the hell just happened?
Read on the raid.
Well, I see Shadow Flame. Why did he come to me?
You told me to come in. As soon as I did, I taunted him. As soon as I did that, Roomba said he was taunted.
Yeah. Okay.
Roomba taunting. Never mind. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a taunt threat. Because I'm going at the 5 seconds, he taunted. I taunted off of him, and when both of our taunts stayed, and I got wing buffeted. You're still the top aggro.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So when you're getting ready to switch,
I see what I see what happened. I see exactly what happened. I called for Madrix in too early, and when I called him in, I have one on me.
Alright, tier 1's got one.
All right, so real quick, because I got asked about it. If you guys would like, we'll do a ready check for if you want to do one last attempt. Yes or no?
Yeah, it's Friday night.
Hold on. Let me rephrase the statement. If you guys would like to continue for at least another, I'm just gonna say 19 minutes. There you go. If you guys would like to continue until midnight, yes or no?
Not like we're doing anything else tonight.
Yeah, a bunch of lonely fucks.
Yeah, I don't think there's much question here. That was pretty fast.
We're all
Alright.
gonna leave raid and like go run stupid dungeons, or we could keep doing that.
I'm gonna go do Scola.
Burning steps some more.
There's a wall that my head hasn't burst through yet, so we're staying.
RP.
So when you and Madrux are switching, I'm sure you already know, but we have to give it to a point where you guys build threat after the taunt. So
Yeah, it was.
basically,
I called him
it's
too
right
early.
before, if it's right before a wing buffet, and I'm doing my temporary taunt, he's going to come right after you. So he's basically got to like taunt. What would be the best time to do that?
No, okay. All it was, and I mean, I'll just put it like this. All it was is just what we'll do is I should have waited for him, either done it about 5 seconds before, or I should have waited for another wing buff to go through. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. We're fine.
Ooh, Blackie.
Watch the boss, guys. Okay. Vague, do you want us to... Don't we have another healer on? Isn't Sillard on? Do we want to swap in Sillard? He's in Dire Maul. But it's fine, they're in Dire Maul.
Well, he's probably just farming.
It's fine. We'll do what we need to do in here. Sillard, can you make your way here quick?
I can teleport to town and buy supplies. If somebody wants to sell me back.
We gotta,
money. Buy me some.
you know, hey, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna have to clear that entire, all that bullshit inside there. It's gonna take a lot of time. Let's just let's continue with what we're doing right here. Sorry, Sillard. Love you though.
I think we have a lot of time, man.
I know.
No, it's no respawn.
Repair bill is supposed to get bad.
Well, I've got probably till about 2 o'clock server time.
Let's go.
Hurry up.
Let's fucking do this.
Put the coffee on the boil.
I just cracked my first Red Bull. Shit, I got 3 more here.
Is that 2 a.m. Server time? You don't need to hear about it.
See you online when I wake up at 5 a.m. my time.
There we go. I was waiting for you guys to have that time.
Third to West Coast people.
It's all about going through the suppression room.
I'm hoping that one of these other three druids might still have some going. Maybe?
I gave him a stack of 20, like 2 or 3 pulls ago.
Yeah, I saw some.
So real quick, well, we do have some time. I'm good, Taco. Thank you. Since we do have some time, next week, a reminder. If you think my schedule is already shitty right now, next week is my exams, so I will literally just log on for the raid and then immediately log off. I will probably log on right before the raid starts, so Siren will be the one sending out the invites. If you're an alternate tonight, again, thank you. We're probably going to keep the same grouping, possibly, for next week. But just like before, log on for raid night, please. Please just log on for raid night. We'll see if we need you. If not, if you can be here, that is. If we need you, we're gonna tell you right then and there. If not, we'll move on. You guys have seen how progression works with us. But yeah, just giving you a heads up. It is my exams next week, so yeah, as I've had several of you all just whispering right now, I am literally just going to probably log on for raid, do the raid, log off.
Does that mean that the week after you've got a cooldown week, or?
They like to tell us we do. If we look at last semester, not really. So, kind of yes, but kind of no. I hate to say it like that.
So let me just say this.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need those days, you have no obligation. So we'd love to have you, but don't feel like you have to.
Honestly, I've been strong because I mean, literally, I've had several of you all whisper me. So first off, thank you guys for just in general. I know we're not quitting the road yet, but first I just want to get this out there. Thank you guys for keeping with my schedule. But I probably, all things considered, me thinking about it now, I probably won't log on Thursday. I'll be here for the Friday raid, but I won't be here for the Thursday raid. Let's plan for that at least. But let's focus back in on this boss and let's fucking kill this asshole. He's patting, he's patting back right now. I'll get him on the next pat back. So if you have not eaten your food, go ahead and do it.
So we're doing Whack and Lair on Thursday again next week.
Okay, repeat all of that.
Yes, we're doing Black and Lair on Thursday.
Okay.
I put you can check the schedule. I updated you next week.
You guys are doing Molten Core Group 2 tomorrow still, correct?
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
Buddy.
All right, outstanding. So if you did not run MC this week and you have not yet run it, they will be doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it on tomorrow.
We'll do Omni tomorrow.
People want to do it tonight, I'm up for it, but probably because I'm gonna be tired.
I've only got 3 characters until 2 server time.
I like it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, 2 Roombas leveling another.
Alt leveling has been stopped at the moment because of farming needs.
I know, I get my 13 druid stuff.
Boss is incoming. Incoming. And go ahead. Wing buff it in 10 seconds. Two, one, on room. Still on room. Still on room. Madrick, swap. Come in here. Just swap positions with me, buddy. Just swap positions with me. That's all I need you. Wing buff it in 5 seconds. Madrick.
Taunt after wing buff it.
If he, I can't. I have to taunt now.
Taunt now. He's on Madrix. He's on Madrix. He's on Legion. He's on Legion. We're fine. Just recover.
Ready to
No, it's because of the... Alright. I see what the problem is. Roomba, you're too close to me on the wing buffet. I'm getting hit with it too. Yeah, that's all. I was getting hit with it. And that's what happened when with the other one. That's why he came after the casters on that shit too. That happened. Alright, we have a res. Let's go. Get resed up. Let's go. We got it. That's exactly what it was. So healers, be ready to adjust on that then. Be ready to adjust to Roomba when we need you to because of where he's going to be positioned.
Yeah, I mean, he still, I had to jump out at him, like the line of sight, and I got a lot of bumps on me to like jump in and out.
Hold on here. Just adjust to it. That's all I can tell you to do because that's all we have. That's what we have to do. We have to. What did work the first time was Roomba was too close. Roomba is getting too close to us, so he's wing buffeting both of us. He did that to Madrix just then, and he did it to when I was with him just then again. And that's why I wanted to see if that's what was causing it, and that's exactly what it did because I got a slight knockback, and that's what happened. So Roomba, you're gonna have to go to the. Hold on, yeah. So Roomba, go to that far corner of that cage. That's where you're gonna have to be at, bud.
You got it. How are you shamans that are healing melee? Mana wise and healing wise.
I'm usually at like a third of my mana still
because you can heal me where I'm standing without even getting stacks, correct?
If you're in that corner, yeah.
Well, there we go. If we have enough healers that can keep me alive for like 4 seconds, then those healers can be the ones that are doing the majority of my healing without the main healers getting stacks upon stacks. Because I think they have to get in line of sight of the boss to heal me. Is that true, Siren?
It depends on where the guy is, because at the beginning of the fight,
let Siren talk for a second. Go ahead, Siren. Go ahead.
So if the boss is positioned perfectly and I'm in that far corner, are you able to heal me line of sighting the boss?
Yes.
Okay.
Shadow, you can try it.
I think the main tank is supposed to be on those 2 corners, right?
I agree.
I never moved.
I know it's just a really tough to position. The positioning of this boss is really hard at the very beginning, but that is like the hardest part of the fight.
Yeah, it's the whole fight pretty much.
Hey, Elizabetta, do you have any shards left? Okay. You are I'm swapping you out of a group so you don't have to have the imp out anymore. You can destroy the imp or whatever you do to him. I'm good, Taco. Thank you. Yeah, we swapped you in mental, so mental is in our group now. Also, real quick, tomorrow and Sunday, or even Monday, guys, check the auction house for the minor fire protection ones, the one that only does for like roughly like 1,000 to 1,600 resistance. Those things have been on there for like 99 silver multiple times. That's when I've been catching them. Like I've used most of them, but like I'm down to 5 left now. But I got a bunch of them for earlier for 99 silver a piece.
Yeah, I bought some today for like 1 gold.
I'm going to be farming some of the small flame sacks. Make a bunch of them.
Yeah, the greater ones are on there for like 9 gold, but the other ones are like 99 silver.
That's ridiculous right now.
Yeah, what's up, Madrix?
When you want me to come in and take over for you, I think you should call me in at 10 seconds to the wing. That gives me 5 seconds. I can move in. I'll taunt. I'll tell you. I'll clearly say Madrix taunted. Then you run out. That gives, and then at the 5-second mark, Roomba can just do his taunt as normal.
Okay.
And as soon as you're ready, your stacks are dropped. You let me know, and then as soon as the next 10-second marks happens, I'll say I'm out. You come in, or you come in. You taunt off me, and then I move. That makes sense. And that way, if I run in and my taunt fails, I'll tell you, and then I can just run out again, and you can stay in for another rotation.
Yeah, because the way the taunt works is with the piggybacking off of threat.
Oh, exactly.
It's best for someone to get a taunt after the wing buffet because they have. I mean, he has chased after you, but they.
Yeah. So the issue is that if I go in and wait, if he drops threat off of whoever he's on while you're somewhere else, the boss will immediately go to you because I have no threat on him because I've been standing behind the wall for the first 20 seconds of the fight.
Hold on.
So I have to move in and taunt immediately in order for me to be effective as a replacement for you.
You're right. It's one thing we just got to get down. I'm doing a ready check, guys. The bot just passed back. The biggest issue we're having is you guys are both getting wing buff. Let's just fix that. If we fix that problem, we've got the boss down. That's all we gotta do. Just fix that one little problem. Now that Roomba's gonna tank him all the way over here, or you'll be at least 3 fucking yards away from me. As long as you're 3 yards away from me, or on the opposite corner, you know what I mean? When you do it, we'll be okay. That's the biggest thing. It's just we were getting wing buffeted twice. Both tanks are getting wing buffeted, and then I would get pull. Or they would come straight to me right after that because both you guys got wing buffeted. So
for this to work, the main tank, the off tank, and the boss should hopefully stay where they are the whole time.
Yeah.
If there's any movement around, then we've got an issue.
That's the thing. Just be ready to adjust if there is kooky shit. Let's just call it that. How about that?
Kooky shit. I like
kooky shit.
Kooky shit.
All that kooky shit.
If it makes you feel better, Afterlife said Chosen was stuck on Razor Door and they shut their stream off after 5 wipes.
Alright, boss incoming, guys. Boss incoming. Clear comms, boss incoming. Here he comes. And go ahead. Wing buffet in 10. It's 3 seconds. Got it.
Yeah, Legion.
All needs back on me. Madrix, go ahead and come on in. Madrix, go ahead and talk. He's on Madrix.
2 seconds.
You have to taunt through that. Madrix, as soon as yours fall off, buddy, tell me.
And the taunting in 2 seconds. Taunting.
Legion's down. Madrix, get in here.
On the plus side, you win buffing it all.
No, hold on. Clear comms, clear comms. Keep it up, he's on Roomba. Still on Roomba. Wing buffet in 5.
I got taunting.
Goomba, get in here. Goomba, get in there and taunt. Still on Madrix.
That's over.
Go ahead and wipe.
I mean, the healers were going to grab all their stats.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So I don't understand, when Rumor and I were both in position, all of a sudden he ran towards Legion. How did, I don't
What it was it's the timing of Wing Buffet, how taunt works. It's 3 seconds of you get their threat, but at the end of that, if there's a Wing Buffet and we both get Wing Buffeted, then he's going to go to the next in line of threat, which is Legion.
Real quick, so hold on. So we have no Onks, no Soul Stones, correct?
That's right.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure on that.
Oh, here has
Oh wait, no. We have one.
Our last
All right.
one there.
All right, real quick. We're going to try something that worked the first time when we got him to 6%. Here's what we're going to do. Roomba, save your taunt. Don't taunt until I tell you to, or unless you need to. Madrix and Goomba stay outside. I'm going to taunt through. I'm going to do exactly what we did on that attempt. I'm going to taunt through his Wing Buffet, so whenever he starts to cast it, I'm just going to taunt him immediately, so that way he just stays to me. Going through it. It worked when we got into the 6%, and that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, if I wait, and if your taunt's resisted, and I get the taunt, then yeah, I think that might work. But it's just I got 2 resists that fight, which is what kind of hurt too.
Yeah, I even had one of mine get resisted when I was coming back.
So one of the things I was curious about is the very first double Wing Buffet that Roomba and I took. If we were both in position, how did we get both hit?
I don't know the answer to it.
It's a cleave. It's like a cone.
It is a cone. However, if he's in position and facing one of us, the other guy's not in the cone.
I also don't know the answer to it because he could have just been slightly, 180'd. And
did you have him taunted before Legion started running?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was way in there. It's honestly, I just don't know the answer to it because it worked first when he and I did it. I don't know the answer for it. Let's get in one last.
Say again.
Let's get in one last attempt since we have the SS.
Another last attempt.
Yeah, this is the actual last attempt since we actually had a res. We had a res on this one. D-Man, do you have a Hellstone for me again? Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is the for real last attempt. Mental, love you.
Alright, we'll single buff.
So Chosen couldn't get past Razor Gore, huh?
That was the message I got. They did 5 wipes and then they shut their stream off.
All right, so real quick, let's Let's go clear some trash and get some hellstones or some soul shards so everybody has a hellstone. Let's go clear some trash. Oh, I'm sorry. Once everybody's buffed. Sorry.
I think good tactics is going to win this fight. I don't think hellstones.
Yeah, it's more out of the house was being shit. It's all about the tanks.
Think so?
Well, if we're going to keep playing and continue on, then let's go clear some trash and get a bunch of stuff. But if we're just going to do one attempt and call,
Yeah, we've only got one. That's the only. I was thinking of hellstones. That's all I was thinking of. Do all the tanks have hellstones at least?
I've got one.
Yep.
Okay. I'll have last stand and shield wall for this fight. Well, in 3 minutes I'll have shield wall, so we'll wait on shield wall to pop up. Thank you, Roomba. Thank you, yes guy. Does anybody need agility food while we're waiting right now? Agility or just stam food?
Yeah, it's truly said. I'm not like until we start farming more BWL gear. I'm not against getting it. We
No, that would be, you know what?
When we get our tactics down, because as I said, I'm negating all the fire damage. Like
if the main tank group,
attention to
if the main tank group went and got the FR buff, I don't think we would need to swap it all with stacks. We probably just have 2 tanks that stay there the whole time, and all they do is just taunt back off each other.
Yeah, I've had stacks fall off me while being in the corner the entire time, and I've had many full resists of the fire damage.
Legion, if you want, I have fire resist gear on right now, and I've got 305 weapon skill and plus hit and stuff like that. So if you want me to try the first one with Roomba, the 2 of us doing fire, we'll see what happens. So last shot.
How much FR do you got on right now?
173 with no totem.
No totem. All right. Yeah, you take him first. You seen how I've been doing that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just making sure.
Actually, so while we're talking, there's one thing I was thinking about pulling too, since positioning is so important. I wonder if we put a hunter in that other corner over there who shoots him, and then as soon as the mob gets close to him, they feign death, and then they can come over.
Incoming.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't want to risk that. I think it's fine. Yeah. Just face pulling him is fine.
Fair enough.
All right. When he pats back, we'll grab him.
Sorry, we're ready now? I missed that totally.
Yeah, when he pats back.
Hey, if the tanks see that magic resist pop that Shiny was talking about, that's 50 extra resistance.
Yeah, good for a 3 minutes.
Does the Aqua fire protect?
It's
separate.
No, it's not a
very
flash.
cheap too. They're extremely cheap potions.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be like better regardless.
It's Shiny, trade me one if you can.
Yeah, careful.
You got one for Roomba? That will put me at FR cap.
Just use it like right as you're pulling.
Oh shit, let's get it right now.
The only thing to note is that they share cooldowns with the greater fire protection.
Dude, with that, fire protection potion for me is useless. Because I'll be
shiny.
I'll be pretty
Alright,
much
get ready
FR
guys.
cap.
Get ready. Boss should be coming down any. Incoming boss. You got to move up just a touch, Madrix.
I want him to come in as deep as he can.
All right, incoming.
Take room with you, Taunted.
DPS, go.
Get ready, yeah.
Wing buffeted.
No, I still got.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shaman switch.
He's on Roomba. He's on Roomba. Wing buffet in 5.
Roomba taunting right now.
On Madrix.
It's on Roomba.
I'm in here, Madrix. I'm in here.
Take the off tank at 5 seconds.
Yep, I got you.
Roomba down.
He resisted, sorry, guy.
On Roomba.
Everybody reset. Resisted twice.
We're just releasing, right?
Yeah. He resisted both my AoE taunt and regular taunt.
So once again, we were getting hit with, both of us got hit with that cone at the same time. So look at that positioning. It's weird. It's exactly.
Maybe when I taunt, I don't know if that would move the boss too much. If you kind of scoot to just the other side of that little corner, maybe that would put you out of range enough.
Actually, my Onk's up if we want to do another attempt.
Let's do it.
There's a whole bunch of people released.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
If they don't zone in, we can still res them.
It's fine. We'll get. We're gonna go ahead and call it there, guys.
I think that's a good idea, Roomba. As soon as I see the boss is on you, then that main tank just immediately sidesteps out for a bit.
You just have to be ready as soon as I get wing buffeted to run back to your normal spot so he doesn't move.
Alright.
You don't necessarily have to move away from him, just move off to the side. Are we
yeah, I was about to say, talk about that after. Real quick, let's get this out of the way. First off, great job on our first weekend here. Like, we're 3rd best on the server right now for the Horde. That means next week we know we can get in here, we can at least knock out the first 3 and then come right back to we know we can kill this guy. So I think we're all, just speaking on myself as well, like some of us are starting to get a little bit tired. I get it. We ran out of, literally, we ran out of everything. But I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up, including alternates as well. Thank you for the alternates who came in and stepped in when we needed you guys to. That was, thank you very much for doing that. That's what we needed. That's what we need out of you. Some of you alternates, I'm probably going to be looking at putting you guys in for main. Don't worry, we paid attention, we noticed. Also, just want to get out there, thank you to all the officers as well. Thank you to everybody who got consumables and went out there and farmed and did everything you could to try and make sure everything was good to go for the raid. I know a lot of us put a lot of hours in, and we're trying to get as best as we could ready for the raid itself in the first weekend here, because I know we've all pretty much just been waiting for the last 6 months of listening to me say this is all BWL practice. Well, BWL is here, and we did it. Okay, so we got the first 3 bosses knocked out. I'm happy about that. I'm content with it. Great job, again, to everybody across the board. Again, thank you guys for the ones who stayed up late. I know it's definitely getting late. I'm an East Coaster too, as you all know. I'm from East Tennessee, so I'm an East Coaster just right there with y'all. We are not doing BWL on Monday. It is going to be again on Thursday and Friday. So next week, playing on Thursday, I will I'm just gonna say most do not plan on me being here. I will let Siren or Madrix or Roomba. I'll let somebody know ahead of time if I will not be here or if I will be here. I'll let you all know 100% either way. But thank you guys again. Real quick, does any officers want to say anything or have anything?
Roomba here, other than firing a busload of Section 8 mothers.
You know that.
As I said, first week in BWL, and every time we keep downing bosses that we keep downing, we get people stronger and stronger, where we may be funneling some pieces of gear to core. Like I'll say, first off, Buck Thunder, 3-piece. You can see how much that made a difference. As we get more shamans, 3-piece. It doesn't mean Buck Thunder gets every single piece of gear. This means we get people to the optimal levels that help perform, especially if it's a milestone. So every time we do this, it just gets easier and easier, and we can progress further and further, and that's what progression is about. And don't shy away from running Molten Core. Still continue getting your best in slots. We have the second raid on Saturday. Show up to that. Show up to our guild's Molten Core raids. We can, as you saw this week, we 5-healed the majority of it. You know, where it's becoming just a loop parade.
I have a question about that, actually.
What's your question?
That one time that you invited people to raid, it screwed up a lot of raid. I just want to see if anyone from Group 2 who didn't raid Molten Core on Tuesday has a raid ID for Molten Core now.
The group that will be assembling it will be either Siren's alt, or my alt, or Badrox's alt. So
right.
Can we just get this out of the way? Fuck you. Let's just get this out of the way. Just a quick fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck this guild. G disband. Fuck all of you.
Only one guy did that. Invite everyone. Ruined the raid.
I ruined it for 30 minutes.
No. Listen. It's a valid question, though. Because if there are people from Group 2 that wanted to raid Molten Core this weekend, they need to check and see if they have a raid ID for Molten Core now. Because that could still be an issue with Blizzard.
Yes, the way we'll plan on doing it is whoever's making the raid, we're not going to make the raid till one of us is there to log into the portal first.
So was it that Legion was in the instance when he made the raid?
No,
it's a little silly. He was in town. You can go ahead if you want.
Yeah, no, I was raid leader. I was in town. I informed the group because Siren wasn't here. And I was spamming to get people into the group, and then I was just going to pass off raid lead. But because I was the raid lead, you guys used my ID.
It may have been the first person that went into the instance had an ID as well.
That's what I'm asking, though, because if Legion made the raid tonight, then anyone from Group 2, because he raided. Did you not raid MC on Tuesday, Legion?
They're separate. They're separate raid IDs. Definitely are in multiple.
Correct, but the raid leader. It doesn't matter if he's the raid leader. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're saying.
So
yes, if I'm the raid leader
to this topic, as soon as Legion's done with his spiel, since we know he's leaving, but we'll be happy to talk about it. He's sleepy.
First off, I did not raid on Tuesday. Just eat a dick.
Actually, if you have a raid ID for Molten Core, then that's a problem too. That's basically the gist of my question.
There you go. Sorry.
So basically, you're saying if you went to BWL and it piggybacks off of another raid ID or something?
Well, no, because if you invited people to raid for Molten Core for Group 2, people got raid locked.
If the raid leader forms a raid and then zones in, that zone is now raid locked to the raid leader, and it's a fresh zone. If anyone else tries to zone in with raid ID problems, they won't be able to get in, and it won't be an issue.
We'll just make sure whoever has the raid, like, they'll